A show host. He was famous for having red paint on his face.
Yes.
And he was like a preacher.
Manager, yeah, okay.
Brother Love.
Yeah.
He actually managed The Undertaker.
And the plot thickens is about, hey, Hillary had a thing with the DNC to push Bernie out. Something we all knew, but is just now coming to light.
Now we know.
And then we have Danny Masterson and his rape allegations, and there are like 4 girls who have rape allegations against him.
Yeah, it's gotten around for a while.
Yeah, and Scientology has like protected him.
That's the hook.
Yeah, that's the hook.
Well, yeah, they protect him, but they have it on tape. So.
Not All Heroes Wear Capes is about a guy in Omaha, Nebraska, who was sentenced to, 4 years? Or something ridiculous for ordering strippers and hookers to his neighbor's house and jerking off when they showed up. Like sitting at his window jerking off when they showed up at the neighbor's house. This happened over 30 times he did this to his neighbors. And... yeah, never paid them either, and so they,
I'm just gonna grab 2.
We're audio live, and we have one guest. Hello, one guest.
Hi.
Hello, one guest.
How we doing?
I didn't get it.
Let's see. Oh shit!
I'm taking it.
Boycott Hollywood. We're continuing our story of all the shit that's happening with Hollywood and the rape and assault.
Great.
Wildcard Bitches is about Bin Laden having a copy of the Charlie Bit My Finger video.
Ouch, Charlie.
And the family being shocked that he had the video. The Charlie bit me. Ow, Charlie, that hurts.
Did they delete the video from YouTube?
30 seconds.
30 seconds?
30 seconds.
Oh, shit. Is that TV on?
Yes. TV's on, but all I got is fuck look on it. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello,
everybody.
Viewers.
If you can hear us.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Say hello.
Get ready. It's going to get crazy.
It's about to get weird for the next couple hours.
And here we go.
There's no meaning to any of this. Get that son of a bitch off the field right now.
What are you talking about? I'm TV's Fred Durst.
I hate the press. I hate you, especially.
I'm regretting this already.
I'm the philosopher formerly known as Goldfish.
El Bongo!
Grab him by the pussy? I don't know what that means.
This podcast may contain content and humor that most, if not all, will find blatantly offensive and possibly even demeaning. The viewpoints expressed during the podcast are strictly opinion, are merely meant for the sake of entertainment, and in no way expresses our true beliefs. We strongly suggest this be watched by a mature audience only. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Not Governed by Reason podcast.
Yes!
We are back after a Halloween break. Yes, where we were out legally around children again. Mm-hmm. Legally for the second
first time in a while.
It's been the first in a while, but we've earned our good duties.
Yep.
My name is Doug. I am one of your hosts, as usual. Your hostess. I'm identifying as a hostess tonight. Fuck it.
Do we have to tip you?
Yes. 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 That might be a little off.
Is it off?
It might. No, I mean it might be a little awkward with the green screen.
Oh.
The camera.
How we did it move?
I moved it. He moved it.
I'm moving it back.
I'll fix it once we
Yeah, we'll fix it.
Fuck it up.
Yeah.
So, I'm this guy.
Okay, well, first off, over my time off, I went on a diet. I lost a lot of weight. Pretty much just a head and arms now.
Makes sense.
I work really hard to look this good. So just remember that.
You look like you picked up a heroin addiction.
Yeah, that too.
Hadowin.
Those dark circles under the eyes.
It helps. It helps in this area.
Skag.
Yep.
Doing the naughty.
Mr.
Brownstone. Well, fuck. Tonight we are joined by our special guest. You might remember him from previous episodes. Maybe.
Episode. I've had other episodes of other times. It just depends on who you ask.
Yes, all sorts of episodes. We have Patrick
Dee
Dee Busterchops.
Hi.
Oh,
Go
did
fuck
he
yourself.
fix it? Looking very Jesus-like almost. Oh, nope, you got to switch it back a little bit.
Oh no.
Fudged it up.
Yeah. It's me and my monkey.
Right there.
That's good.
Yeah, good enough.
Word. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Amateur fucking hour in here. So, it says here that you are a bucket beater.
And I'm a what?
A bucket beater?
Oh, a bucket beater. Yeah.
That you tend to beat buckets.
I played them drums once in a while in front of people occasionally. They say you're a professional when you get paid. You know, no, you're a professional when you get blown for what you do. Okay,
That's true.
you know.
Have you ever gotten blown for beating buckets?
No, gotten blown for
Have you ever had to blow to beat the bucket?
No, I've had to blow my plumber, you know, in order to carry buckets for me.
Yes.
You know,
That'll happen.
yeah, from time to time. I mean, I needed the money. We all do.
Do we call a drum technician a plumber now?
No.
That'd be
well,
awesome.
There's plumber musicians.
Can we start that?
You know, I wouldn't mind, you know. A band of plumbers, if you will. You know. I forgot what the fuck we're
sound
talking
like shit.
about, dude.
Get
I'm
it?
sorry.
Get it?
I'm smoking no weed.
Well, you shouldn't smoke weed. It is the devil's lettuce.
Would you call like a gathering of plumbers a crack?
Ooh, a crack of plumbers?
Yeah, a crack of plumbers.
Yeah, maybe.
That's when you have more than like 5 or 6 together.
I think
in
it'd be a
room.
clog.
Yeah, well, that's like 10.
Well,
or
clog's
more.
a technical
That's a
term.
convention.
A clog of plumbers.
Yeah.
A clog of cracks.
And sometimes you have to snake them out.
Plenty of snakes in the grass.
There are plenty of snakes in the grass.
But there's plenty of people laying pipe everywhere, so...
I'm hoping to lay some pipe tonight myself.
So if there's enough people laying pipe, would it be a coupling, if you will? You know?
Yes.
What's a room full of geese with one duck? What games will they play that day? You know? That's the question I ask, you know? Real shit.
With one duck.
You know?
That poor duck.
Poor duck, dude. It's like, duck, ah! You know? Game over.
Just play goose, 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 duck.
Couscous.
Yeah.
Goose, goose, duck.
Couscous.
Nobody gets out. They all just duck. You know, they all just lower their heads and they're like, ooh, shit. That'd be a great game.
It would be.
But geese fight too much.
Geese are mean as fuck,
Way
man.
fucking mean.
Geese are very mean little creatures.
They
They
are
will
not
bite
nice
the
animals.
shit out of you. They have sharp fucking teeth.
And they vote
They
Trump.
do have sharp little fucking
They're
teeth
not
in their
built for
bit.
nice. No. They can nibble.
And they're protected. And they're fucking everywhere here. They know they're protected. They'll sit in the middle of the fucking
A
road.
goose fight? Or a fight amongst geese?
Not too long ago.
The last time
It
you went
was.
to a park.
Yeah.
True. Well, you see, I lived on a farm over the last few years, and you know, one thing I saw often was geese fights.
Yeah,
That shit
geese are
was
fucking
real.
vicious, man.
Real feathers fly. That's no pun intended.
it's true.
You know, feathers fly, and they use their beaks mostly as like,
In their neck.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, they use the beak, you know, for gripping, you know. So, like, when bro Seths, you know, get in a fight and they try to do the whole grab the shirt thing, you know, it's like, no, you're not a fucking hockey player, you know, like, same thing with the geese. You know, the geese will go, and then they flappy the wings, so they're in this endless fight of not fighting. They're just beating the shit out of themselves.
They'll kick you.
essentially.
They'll kick you. They'll, like, get the fucking swing on you.
Oh, yeah.
Get you with the feet. They're mean.
Oh, yeah, they're not scared.
Deer, dude. Deer will fuck you up.
Fuck yeah, they will. You know, everybody cries when Bambi's mom gets shot. You know,
That thing probably attacked a drunk hunter not too long before that.
doubt it. You know, the hunter was actually considered one of the greatest villains in AFI's list. Speaking of Hollywood shit, you know, let's talk about the good end of the list. How many of those movies on that top 100 list have to be potentially removed due to Kevin Spacey? Fuck that motherfucker, dude. Fuck that.
I
I love these movies, but fuck that dude in the
Should
mouth.
we just go right into
Not
it?
really.
Yeah.
Should we go right into
Let's
it?
start with
Let's
it.
let's
start with
nose
it?
dive.
We'll fucking go right into Boycott Hollywood, or one of our topics tonight. In last week's Kevin Spacey. What the fuck, man? We all knew he was creepy. We all knew he was creepy, but the deflection, the deflection of the creepy, and then all the other allegations that have come out against him. I don't know. Richard Dreyfuss's son. He must be hot.
Those 8 House of Cards assistants.
Yeah. They've dropped him now.
Yeah.
House of Cards. Boom. Done. A couple of his other.
It fell.
Yep. It fell.
No shit. Yeah. What a bummer.
So that's how the cookie crumbles.
You could have come.
What a
You could have come.
shit.
Blue Unicorn.
Piece of shit, motherfucker. Oh man. You know, like, and that was a tough discussion to have with my child. You know, like my kid looks at me and he's like, "Hey, Dad."
I love K-Pax.
He's like, "I like." Shit. Oh, there aren't enough drugs to make me like that movie. Even when I seemingly liked the actor's work, you know. But that was a tough moment. You know, he's like, "Hey, Dad, you know, what about, like, Usual Suspects?" You know, I mean, like, he's Kaiser Sose, who's a total piece of shit.
7.
You know, 7. You know?
American Beauty. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, ultimate creeper. Ultimate fucking creeper.
You know, I was watching a plastic bag fly around the other day in the air, and, like, it really was the most beautiful thing I ever saw. You know, because I was standing next to a giant pile of shit, you know, so, like, you know, it's all perspective, you know, and Kevin Spacey seems to have a perspective issue, you know, and the way he skewed his responsibility and almost made it seemingly about him coming out as a gay person as opposed to the reality of his actions.
That's what he was trying to do, absolutely.
You know,
He
it's
was
like,
trying
you
to deflect
fuck,
on that.
you know, trying to fence grab, holy shit, you know, it's like, man. Needless to say, it's not like I represent the gay community and can speak for them, but needless to say, plenty of people who are gay have more than mentioned how much of a piece of shit he is. And it's like, fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you, you pederass. You are no longer allowed to be talked about. Peace. What were we talking about?
Only in a negative
Get
manner.
out of here.
Fuck
I will
off.
no longer watch Horrible Bosses. But that's where we're going to announce our new band that we're starting. We're calling it Kevin Spacey and the Lost Boys. A nice tribute to Corey Feldman right there. And our first album is going to be called Drunk on Boxed Weinstein. Because you can try to molest a child in your apartment as long as you're drunk and don't remember it. And as long as you come out when you do it.
Oh, you piece of shit. I love you.
It's really I think it's going to be a great album. We're hoping to have Rose McGowan as a guest on it.
Oh yeah. Oh no, the Rose McGowan.
Yeah.
You know.
And maybe some of the ex-Assad members or Mossad. Ex-Mossad members that
Mossad, you mean like the Israeli Secret Service?
Yeah.
Or not Secret Service,
Harvey Weinstein hired to try to
I didn't know it was Mossad. I saw PIs.
Ex-Mossad, yeah.
You know, I guess it all depends on like who the news source was, but it said PIs, hired PIs to keep tabs. And it's like, yeah, dude, I just want to fucking I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with that Weinstein fuck. You know, like, if he were allowed in a room with me for 7 minutes, like, I would spend 6 minutes and 58 seconds not doing shit. I would just sit there right in front of him. He's like, what the fuck? And then I hit him so fucking hard with my face. But not my head. I'm not going to give him a headbutt. I want to give him a face butt. I want to take that right
his movies have had great headbutts. And that's,
you know?
Yeah. I think that it's fucked because you're hearing more and more about this shit, and a lot of it's these Hollywood directors, right? And they all do the same shit, like make them watch them jerk off and shit, like really weird, kooky shit. It's weird. It's not right.
If you want to blame it on method acting, okay, that can last for about 0.4 seconds. Assault is assault. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's true, and that's why we're still on this fucking.
It kills me, dude. I mean, like, look at what
Boycott
Corey Feldman
Hollywood.
has to say.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, remember when we were going to go see Corey fucking Feldman do a Pink Floyd cover band? And he was fucking badass. The music was like, it is what it is, but it's like to see in his eyes, it's like, fuck, is this guy really telling the truth?
Yeah, it was weird hanging out with him, man. It was
Like, is
really
this
fucking weird
fucked up shit going on? Like, it's one thing, when people have their personal problems, and Hollywood has, a way to grab it by the balls and exploit motherfuckers for it. As much as Harvey Levin is an intelligent businessman, it's something to be said, for people, to fucking really eat shit, for stuff that is normal indiscretions in people's lives. That's one thing. But then, the fact that someone like that couldn't, expose someone like Harvey Weinstein, it's not a discredit to Mr. Levin. It's just that how deep does this shit go?
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's like how much of this institutionalized, hypocrisy exists. It's one thing that we're creating a fun factory. There's plenty of people who work in an industry that once they get tied to it, like the porn industry. The porn industry, for instance, dude, there's a lot of really cool fucking people. And yeah, of course, like any business, there's some shady motherfuckers. And in the Hollywood industry, how far does it go?
It goes really fucking deep. It goes deep, and these are just the ones that had to take the fall.
Or not even have to take the fall. It's that they took the fall. They finally. It's like enough is enough. Like I've dealt with that in my own life. Where there's a hypervigilance, against me, or I felt a hypervigilance against another person, and it's moments like these that when people say it's shocking, it's not enough. It's not enough, like what really allows that expression? You sit there and for me, I reflect. I think about my own problems. I think, wow, I was really hung up on that, on my personal shit when there's motherfucks doing motherfuck shit. Mm-hmm. And somehow we're supposed to be worried about our fucking problems when we've got really fucked up human beings that have the ability to influence perception, to be able to influence reality on a grand fucking scale, and yet, that's what they're really fucking up to,
and
dude.
We allow
while we're fucking playing golf and recording, fucking podcasts, dude, they're fucking children.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up, and I'm over it. Fucking over it. There's nothing funny about it anymore.
That's why we're saying boycott Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing too. It's like, is it? We want to call it Hollywood.
It's not new.
It's like saying, but that's the thing. It's like, do I want to forgive Hollywood? No, I want to. The industry is not fucking Weinstein. I'm fucking sorry.
No,
you may have blanketed some films, but at the same time, like, how many films do I have to look at with the Weinstein name that a female or male even? Who says that it's limited to fucking females? Or males. It's like,
dude, a lot of them.
The fuck
There's a lot of them. I mean, Quentin Tarantino fucking went to bat for this bitch.
It's like persons in position of trust, like going to that effect. And how many of those films, especially some of our favorites, fucking Tarantino's, dude. Yeah. How many of those films?
Yeah.
How many of those films are fucked?
A ton of Miramax.
It's like how many Miramax films are compromised in that regard?
I was watching Rob Zombie's Halloween the other day. That's a Weinstein film, too. Like, that blew my mind. I wonder if Rob Zombie had to deal with that. The inappropriate groping and stuff.
So you've got, recently, with the Kevin Spacey and all this, you've also got Andy Dick being fired. Andy Dick.
Because of harassment.
Sexual harassment, yeah.
Not even touching anybody, just being Andy Dick. He lives in a day and age where he can't be himself now.
And then this guy.
Brian Ratner.
Brett Ratner.
Brett Ratner.
Brett
No
Ratner,
shit. No fucking way.
Has 6 different women, including Olivia Munn, who have come forward. Ratner is known for The Rush Hour and the X-Men The Last Stand. What the fuck?
Should put your phone on silent.
I'm trying.
But yeah, it's funny. I read the testimonial from Olivia Munn about Brett Ratner, and she said that she got called into his office. She went in there, and he was jerking off, and apparently he finished on a magazine with her face on it, and she was like so weirded out she didn't know what to do, and he finished before she had time to leave. So it made it a little extra weird because he finished. She probably saw the vinegar strokes. And, you know, I want to say this now. I don't see how this is such a bad thing because I've done the same thing. Not in front of her, but I might have finished on a magazine with her face on it.
Oh, my God.
It's not that bad.
Oh, spank.
If there was a God, he wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Or maybe there is a God, and they let him so that when the judgment comes, all right, we will be able to bear fucking witness as he explodes from the inside with, and it's going to be all flanges that evaporates, you know, within a foot of the blast radius. You know, like he'll look like, you know, like someone who went through the fucking hologram in Star Trek. Dude, you know, when they go through like Blitzy, you know, what's the name of the transporter? And it's like, but a flame vapor jizz.
Yeah.
For burning in fucking hell for what you just said. But it's okay, you know. I jerked on a picture of you, and I couldn't finish.
I just wish Olivia Munn was there when I did it. That's all I got to say about it.
Well,
but
boycott Hollywood.
Yeah, and one more thing. Speaking of creepy X-Men directors and producers, what about Bryan Singer?
Yeah.
Like, right before the newest X-Men movie came out, like, there were allegations of him, like, harassing children or, like, assaulting children and stuff. And what happened? He just didn't go to the premiere of the movie, and it got swept under the rug.
It was all good.
And it's like, he's had, like, throughout his career, he's had allegations come out like that. It's like, when it keeps happening, it's probably not fake news.
It's okay. They can go to rehab.
Yeah, they
Sex
just
rehab
end up like
and-
Corey Feldman.
And no, I mean like
Oh,
Weinstein and Kevin Spacey have both gone to different rehabs for their issues. Now,
Should they
to
make
address their
a
issues.
sex rehab show on VH1 starring those two?
And Dr. Drew
and Andy Dick?
Yeah,
I'd watch that.
it'd be like the Real World, and we'll throw in fucking Charlie Sheen as a wild card in there.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be the special guest counselor, like Gary Busey was.
Hi, I'm Gary Busey.
I'm Gary Busey.
You know what it's like to be real?
We've
I
got
shit
some
out
shit
my
going
own
on
teeth
in the
just to
chat
prove a
room.
goddamn
I gotta
point.
jump over to the chat here.
Fucking shit.
No, Gary Busey. That's the one, you know, God forbid this actually happened. I couldn't physically talk for 6 weeks. And, like, I swear to God, that's how I kept this one girlfriend, dude. Like, she just thought it was really cute that I would whisper everything, you know? Problem is that, like, half the time she couldn't hear what I was saying, which most of the time was like, I want to fucking kill myself because I can't talk. And the only good thing that came out of it was my ability to speak like Gary Busey after that, you know, because my voice got so fucked up that I sounded like Gary Busey no matter what I did. I tried to order food, and this guy was like, "Are you all right, sir?" I'm like, "I'm not a sir, God damn it. I'm Gary Busey." And he's like, "What?" And I'm like, he's like,
"Give me a discount."
And he's like, "Did you say Gary Busey?" I'm like, No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. Yeah, it was bad. You know, it's like I could not talk like him for like a month. It's fucked up, you know, like everything I said. Like, and then that kind of ended the relationship. Yeah.
Ryan, Monkey does look a little sad.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Ryan says he likes how you face Monkey Tang like he is talking to it. They're calling him Monkey Tang.
Yeah,
where did that start?
That's like the third time that he's
I
been
love
called
the
Monkey
man.
Tang.
We get along great.
And then he says, "Give Monkey a smoke. He looks sad."
He is sad.
I'll blow
He-
some smoke up his ass.
He's a giant fan of Brett Ratner, so he took the news a little hard. He really
doesn't know
likes
what to
the
do.
X-Men movies. And actually, fun fact, Rush Hour 2 is Monkey's favorite film.
That is true.
Yep.
Rush Hour 2. Monkey sad.
Do you understand the words
He
coming out of
really
my mouth?
is just a huge Chris Tucker fan.
Yeah. Fifth Element.
Yeah.
You understand
Friday.
the words
Friday.
coming out of my mouth? I do a great Chris Tucker.
I'm sorry, dude. I've had detachment issues as of late. I've been having a hard time making new friends. It's been kind of tough. So I'm looking at the monkey. I was kind of looking forward to hanging out with him.
That's a good position.
But
Monkey's
but for real,
chilling,
though,
man.
like I've had a hard time making friends. I mean, Doug knows. Like how we became friends was mostly copious amounts of drug use and
Yes.
denial. Lots of denial. But yeah, I've had such a hard time making friends, especially as of late. I can't even make an invisible friend. Like I had an invisible friend like for the first time since I was a kid. It fucking fell apart like within a week. Same thing that happened to me when I was a kid happened to me this past fucking week. Imaginary friend gone. They broke up with my ass. Imagine imaginary friend fucking leaving you.
You know
Yeah,
what?
heartbreaking.
I've had that problem. I had an imaginary friend recently. His name was Jorge, and Trump deported him. It was just one day he was there, one day he wasn't. I didn't know for a while. I just thought he was being silent.
I don't think he was imaginary. I think there's many a Jorge that I was transporting in the back of my friend's box truck that got deported.
That's probably true. I don't know. He
I need money, dude.
kind of sounds like you, but he also sounds like Busterchops.
Jorge.
What do you know about the 6 demon bag?
The 6 demon bag. Holy shit. Damn. Earth, wind, fire, all that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
it's a frightening thing.
No, the 6 demon bag was a band.
I know.
Yeah, really,
I know.
really good band. Man, whatever happened to them? But no, God bless the bass player. He died a couple years ago. Yeah, it was a bummer. Like last time I was here, we were talking about dope. Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, he passed away from unbecoming circumstances. And it's nothing that I'm ashamed about or feel bad about in the least. It's, if anything, a point of awareness. Yeah, to achieve. It's like, yeah, don't do fucking drugs, okay? It'll fucking ruin everything.
Sometime
Ruins your
in the mid '90s, I interviewed the band Dope at I think it was the yeah I did at
I'm
the
sorry.
Bluebird in Denver,
I'm
and it was
sorry.
crazy because the lead singer was so pale from heroin. Everybody else in the band looked normal except him. He looked like he was walking dead.
Yeah,
It was weird. Sorry, I just thought I'd share that.
yeah.
Fuck
I
yeah.
feel like sharing.
They did that cover of the Dead or Alive song. You
Yeah.
spin
Oh, that's
me
right,
right
yeah.
round, baby, right round. Remember that? That was their first.
Wasn't
claim
that
to
some
fame.
soundtrack fodder for something,
Probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
I think it was for a few different things.
We can't license the real song, so we'll get a really shitty band to do it.
We don't
instead.
do reruns, Blue Unicorn.
Reruns.
Yeah.
Everything's a fucking rerun now.
The Blue Unicorn's freaking out because he says that you sound like him.
I sound like the Blue Unicorn.
The Blue
Who
Unicorn.
the fuck is the Blue Unicorn?
He's somebody watching the show. He's been a guest on our show.
Oh, I've not ever met the Blue Unicorn.
He's Blue Unicorn.
Nice. I had a problem with the doppelganger once. Mine was Mitch Hedberg. For real. Mitch Hedberg was my doppelganger for 3 years. I had no idea that he was actually a famous person and a comedian. The way people spoke of him was like he was some asshole here in town that was funnier than me. And I wanted to kill him. I was like, who the fuck is Mitch Hedberg? I'm going to beat his ass. And people thought that I was joking, that I didn't know who the fuck he was. They just saw it as this running gag, that I didn't know who the fuck Mitch Hedberg was. He's like, oh, you're just funny, kind of. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. Who the fuck is Mitch Hedberg? And my first Wikipedia search was Mitch Hedberg. I was like, holy shit. This guy's a comedian?
And
And
he's
he's
dead?
dead? This guy was able to pull the greatest joke he ever pulled on a guy he never met after he was dead. That's how fucking funny that motherfucker was.
Yeah, that's some Tupac level shit right there.
For real, dude. That wasn't a hologram.
Should we move on to a different topic?
Please, let's move on.
Let's do it. Fuck Hollywood.
Like Funky Town.
Let's-
Gotta move on.
It's like you're not even.
I need
here.
more pot, man.
Yeah.
I'll pretend to play guitar.
Let's talk about no, that's a shitty rule.
Go ahead.
So
We have a shitty rule.
yes. In mixed martial arts in the state of New York, it is now illegal to poop inside the ring. If you poop,
fuck,
you will automatically be counted as a TKO. So you get knocked out if you poop your pants. This was brought up because a couple months ago, a girl pooped herself after being choked out. And I thought it didn't matter because she had already lost before she pooped. But apparently, they're just like...
I thought it was a strategic thing for a second there. I was
kinda
just like,
is.
dude, I would shit myself inside of the first
30 seconds.
No, not even.
Like the
I
first
thought
10
30.
seconds?
I agree with you. I
Seriously.
thought 30. No, the moment that they even go for Grabville, just
Yeah.
boom, let it go.
Yeah.
Bullshit. You know, I'm not talking about like baby shit either. Like eat a lot of corn.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah,
get some really
like,
smelly shit in there.
just-
Drink a lot of pickle juice.
Yes.
You know, like fucking get those, clean the gutters.
Yeah.
Get it
The
out.
Octagon of Scat. I
You
agree,
know,
Ryan Hill.
yeah, I
Those
like that,
are
Ryan.
some of my favorite
There's-
videos as well.
Hey, it's a comedic rule not to talk about shit, but dude, if I were fighting some like
Yeah,
crazy motherfucker,
poop.
dude, and I know I'm gonna lose my ass, dude, I would just shit.
Pretty sure that's how Hoist
They
Gracie
won't-
won
they-
all his fights.
They won't grab on
No,
me.
no.
You know?
Pujitsu?
Don't pick on the Gracie.
No, it's Brazilian Pujitsu.
Nobody
Pujitsu.
touches the person who shits
Pushitsu.
themselves.
Hashtag Pujitsu.
Pujitsu.
Pushitsu.
Our first hashtag.
Nice.
So, I think that this isn't just because of this chick, man. This
No,
happens
yeah,
a
it's
lot.
happened, yeah.
It happens enough to where they can be Ryan Hale's favorite MMA videos.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's getting
That's why I
bigger
love about
and
this
better.
show. Like I'm informed. You know, this is an informative program.
Yeah,
Like,
not shit you needed
shit
to know
ends
about.
up
but
on the Urban Dictionary
But shit
because
you
of this
like to
program,
know
not the
about.
other way around.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You know what? I feel like I need to go onto Urban Dictionary and add Pujitsu,
Do it right
as-
now before one of these motherfuckers do.
right? And just it's the
I don't
act
trust them.
of pooping
Teething
submission.
motherfuckers.
Pujitsu.
Pujitsu. So I mean, I don't know. I think it's a good rule. That's pretty fucking nasty.
Yeah, no one wants to get pooped on.
Not
That is-
really.
that is for sure.
I mean,
But now you're gonna have these motherfuckers trying to flush themselves like a son of a bitch beforehand.
Yeah.
You know, and
are they going to have like required colonoscopies or something? You know, like you can only have so much matter in your
No,
lower sigmoid colon. You know,
enemas beforehand.
we're gonna radiate your ass and make you do a CAT scan
Powerade
half an hour
enemas.
before the match. You know, and if you have too much shit, you know, we're gonna gut you. You know, you gotta-
Right. Just vacuum it out.
Oh yeah, dude.
That or the
That'd be
cups that they wear will have a plug in the back, so it covers the front, and then you plug up the back.
Well, that's like a breathing thing, though, dude. Like, I mean, like,
Yeah.
you ever lifted something heavy, dude? You're supposed to like pinch that. You know, you're supposed to get that sphincter active. You
It's
know?
going to be like a big cork thing. It's got holes. They're going to drill holes, kind of like a carb cap when you're doing tabs.
No, so you're saying that, like, you know, we just need to install athletic butt plugs,
Yes.
you know, and
or make them wear diapers.
I don't really see the match lasting very long. I see two guys falling on their backs on purpose and just like rubbing.
Make
the
them
floor
wear
really hard,
diapers.
You know, I don't really
Yes.
see. I don't see fighting. I see self fucking happening. You know.
diapers in the MMA.
What if they made them fight in diapers instead of board shorts?
We could have a shit division, you know, where shitting is allowed.
Yeah. The pooper weights.
Pork.
Yeah, you got me.
Would you have different like that's the thing is it's never like a solid turd. When these guys shit, it's like it's diarrhea.
It's athletic.
It's nasty.
You think
It's
anytime you're on that much whey protein and shit,
No shit.
you don't take solid poops. It runs like a river
Sport
through
shits.
you.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this. You guys are not fucking athletes. How do you
No.
know what athlete shit consistency is?
Because I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan.
All right, that sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, he talks about poop.
Yes. Well, they've talked about the ketogenic diet and stuff like that, and apparently it just cleans you out where it's just like a fucking slip and slide in and out. And that's what a lot of the athletes use because it's supposed to be a really good diet for you. It's supposed to help you live your cleanest life, I guess. But that involves more shitting than you've ever done in your life.
Josh really is the scat man.
I am
You are correct.
You're
is.
shit fat. Shit tacular.
I have a minor in poo.
Scatman Josh. I think the other guy's name was Scatman John or something like that. So Scatman Josh.
I went to
is what we'll
college.
call him.
And I spent all my time in the bathroom studying the bowls.
Chuck Berry likes getting shit on?
Yeah. Who doesn't?
All right.
He's calling you Scatman Carruthers now.
Scatman
I like it though.
That should be a hashtag.
That's a good hashtag by Blue Unicorn. Right on.
Blue Unicorn.
Scatman Carruthers.
Good job. That's
Beautiful.
quality.
Yeah, that's all I got about the shitty rule.
I'm a little disappointed
Why?
because
You want to talk more about
Hey,
pooping
Blue
in cages?
Unicorn, I think
That's
we're
all you
on the
had.
same wavelength. I like what you got. He had the shine.
let me see.
The shit.
He had the shine.
I want to talk about the parents
Shit will shine
who
over.
strapped their kid to the pool on the roof of their car to keep it from blowing off.
Well, that's just a smart thing to do.
I agree.
When you don't have toe straps, what do you do?
Dude, how do you transport a fucking dead body in a hatchback? Fuck, you know.
You just chop it into pieces.
Thanks, Thule Rack. Best $900 I ever spent.
Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Sorry, trying to find the story.
Oh, you're not.
There we are. So yes, this
Nice,
is
nice,
in
nice.
Wisconsin,
Halloween?
I believe, maybe Wisconsin.
Are you sure it wasn't like tied down?
A 28-year-old Wisconsin woman is accused of driving with her young son strapped to the roof of her minivan. She was a soccer mom.
Fuck yeah.
Investigators
I wanna
say
see the van.
Amber Schmunk had her child ride on the top of her minivan to hold down a plastic pool.
All schmunks have been offended now.
The
Great. I've already got it hard enough
I'd
as it
schmunk
is.
So yeah, her 9-year-old, she strapped him to the roof. She was pulled over, and she took her son off the roof, folded the pool, and put it inside the van.
This is Fox 31, isn't it?
Yeah, this is on Fox 31.
Wow.
That says a lot, you know, for Fox 31. You
Right?
know.
So what do you think about this, though? Bitches strapping their kids to roofs. My mom would have done it.
The
It's
pool's
mental health.
ruined now that you folded it in half.
Yeah.
So, like, you just have this shit sent to your house. Don't go get it. Amazon Prime that shit. Let them deal with it.
You might get a pool full of Oxycontin if you do that.
That'd be awesome.
That's
No. She's in Wisconsin, not West Virginia.
Oh, that's right.
You gotta remember that.
Who knows?
Blue Unicorn, I stole more than your motherfucking voice. Shit. You haven't met Gwen yet.
Still your thoughts and ideas.
Give me that.
Your,
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Was the kid hurt? No. It was somebody else's
Not
criminal
yet.
complaint against them. I say no harm, no harm, no foul. Right? Isn't that the saying? Yeah.
and even some harm, no foul.
All harm, some foul.
Yeah. Like,
Couldn't they have gotten the kid a helmet or something?
We're going Hollywood rules here.
do you think,
All harm, some foul.
do you think she made him wear a water waist?
Honey, put on your floaties.
Where your wingies?
Put on your
Now,
floaties.
she said she had no way to strap the pool down, right? But then she said she somehow strapped her kid down with the pool.
I know.
Something ain't
Skipping
right
steps here.
It doesn't take a detective to
steps.
know that.
Yeah, well, but we all know people from Wisconsin
They're
aren't
different.
that good at putting stories together to
They're a different breed of people.
prove their innocence.
Have you ever seen the picture? This was great at loading docks. You know, I was on a loading dock circuit for a while, and you would find pictures of like fuck ups, like don't load shit like this. Don't do that. You see this vehicle, tell them to fuck off and die. And it was this picture of a Volkswagen Jetta that had about $2,000 worth of lumber, all like 10 sheets of plywood and fucking 22 by 4s and all this crazy shit stacked on top of this vehicle. And yet the guy still figured out how to fucking strap the goddamn thing. He had enough Home Depot employees, I'm sure, to fucking help him. It actually created policy for the fucking store, this fucking incident, where, like, I'm sure employees were like, you know, let's fucking throw it on there. Where was the fucking person in the parking lot of the very store that they're transporting this fucking kiddie pool where somebody just isn't, where's the cart guy? You know, where was, the conscientious objector when the kid is on the fucking roof? You know, it's not like they did this with fucking ESP and sign language and yeah, it's not like they were doing baseball signals to fucking figure this shit out. There was probably at some point a voice saying, honey, get on the roof so you can hold the pool down and then I'm going to strap you in. There wasn't one fucking person that could stop by and just say, hey, ma'am, I think you need to rethink this. I don't think this is a good decision.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, in Wisconsin, everybody like, or you know what? I bet she was in the parking lot. How am I going to get this home? And everybody like, throw your youngin up there.
You know what? You know what's going to be scary? I'm not assuming this out of Wisconsinians. Okay,
Because that's how people in Wisconsin talk.
That's how Cam
They
talks.
sound more fucking Canadian than anything, dude. Not fucking Hicks.
Eh?
Oh my god.
Hey.
Hey, listen here, there, yeah.
Oh, don't you know cheese is good for you?
Oh yeah, there, Bear. You gotta go hang out with Flannel Pam up in Lena Wanahaki. It's one of them places over by that bait shop, you know, she hangs out at. Woo, man, she was a smoking tutor back in '84 at the prom. No, they don't fucking talk like that.
I'd take her to get some poutine.
Oh, Jesus. No. You know, that's funny, you know, like, they're the most picked on people in the United States, you know, like, hands down.
I just don't see the big deal with strapping the kid down.
I
mean,
I don't either.
I think if you got to get the pool home, I mean, that kid wanted to swim in that pool. Of course, it was September 9th in Wisconsin that this happened.
Yeah, and I'm not.
What?
You know, I'm kind of. Well, that's the whole thing. What I'm afraid of is asking one of my Wisconsinian friends, like, tomorrow.
Wisconsinians.
You know, and I'm going to be like, hey, listen.
Wisconsinites, please.
Oh, fuck.
I like Wisconsinians.
I like Wisconsinian
That's
myself.
a hashtag.
I have mentioned to many a Wisco kid the reality
Are
of
you
the
keeping track?
Wisconsinians.
No.
Fish frying, eating motherfuckers. But, like, I'm afraid that one of my Wisconsinian friends, Wisconsinite peoples, is going to turn around and I'm going to tell them this story, and they're going to be like, so what would you do if you couldn't strap a kiddie pool on the roof of your car? Oh, yeah, I would just throw my kid up there, you know, and then have him, like, on the straps, and it'd be fine. Yeah, no problem.
It'll be all right.
It'd be all right, you know. I mean, what, should I get him a helmet or something? You know, we are at the store, you know. I mean,
Look at
helmets
his
are what?
fat ass. He can hold it down.
You know, I mean, he's a big kid. You know,
We
that's,
got maybe-
you see, that's, you know what, real questions. How
We got
was
maybe
the kid
4
fat?
blocks, 5 blocks to go.
Officer, he's not gonna fly. He's definitely overweight.
Here's her argument. Would you rather me have the kid drive and me get on top of there?
Was that her argument?
No, that should have been. That's how you win in court right there. Be like, a kid driving, that's dangerous.
Yes, it wins you a seat in
The
a
kid was
mental
fine.
institute. That's-
The kid
that's
was fine.
Yeah.
better than jail.
She only
Kid
she
was
only
fine.
went
Food's
10.
better.
Kid was fine.
So was this reported by like somebody passing by
Yeah,
on the road?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
So wait, how far did they make it?
They made it.
Yeah, exactly.
The person followed them, and then they like pulled over at one point, and kid got in the car because I think she saw them following him, and kid got in the car. She folded up the pool and took off and went home, and then charges were filed against her after cops came and talked to her, and she admitted to it. She's like, "Yeah, I had him up there."
4 Bud Lights and a bowl of crystal meth later. You know,
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, the cops are here to tell me that it's okay. Snarveldod made me worship. I knew he'd be fine. You know, like, who knows? She didn't really look like...
It's true.
I mean, she looked like she could definitely pass a drug test. All drugs. She passed.
Positive for all drugs.
Positive for all drugs. She passed.
She actually looks like a girl I went to high school with.
She's got the elf ears going on.
Nah, it's just the hair. She's got like kind of like no body. It's kind of limp.
I know. You know what? Actually, I find her
Looks
very
like she had that
attractive because she's
haircut.
just a floating
I
head
don't
right there.
fucking know.
Speaking of flying floating head, I would like to give a prompt for people to go listen to the new Big Dumb Face album. That's it. That's all. Just
Yeah.
a plug there.
There's a PSA.
Big Dumb Face. Listen
Right
to it.
on.
New album's great.
What's it called?
Oh, fuck. I can't remember. Something
That's
about
a good.
That's a great album name.
something about Duke Lion.
Indubitably.
That's Wes Borland's band.
She did get the pool home, Ryan.
She
but
got the pool home.
She had to fold it, which was, the whole reason she didn't want to do that in the first place.
She was charged with a second-degree recklessly endangering safety, which is a felony. She now faces 10 years behind bars.
Mental health.
The schmunk. You really schmunked up there.
Oh man, you know what? She has the face of like, yep, I've been getting shit my whole.
She's a
life.
schmunk.
That's what eating cheese every day will do to you.
Imagine going to a restaurant, schmunk, party of 2, schmunk, party of 2. It's like, it's like one of those names that like you can't admit you have. Like you're just like fuck. You're at a restaurant, you call your name out loud. You're like,
Duke Lion was the theme of their first album, and now it's like they're continuing it, Ryan. But Duke Lion is old.
What?
The Big Dumb Face.
Hey, do you know
Duke Lion. Fuck you.
So, speaking of
get to
plugs
pick
for
the next
musicians, dude, local heroes, man. Check this out. Maybe I'm sure you guys may not know this, but you know Michael Menert, correct? Of one of the members of the Pretty Lights crew, the number 2 who created the sound. Apparently, it started with just a few songs, and now it's the whole album for Mickey Hart, drummer of the Grateful Dead.
Nice.
Produced it. Fucking A.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking A.
Shout outs.
Fucking
Mikey. Remember the listen days?
Fucking A, dude. That shit was the best.
So anywho, how you doing? You get to pick the next topic.
Oh, God.
Pick the next topic. I forgot to cross out all these.
It's all right.
I don't even know what the fuck we've been talking about.
We talked
I
about,
forgot that I was even here for a second. I was like, oh shit.
we did choice parenting,
And now that's a shitty rule.
Yeah.
And boycott Hollywood.
boycott Hollywood, and we've
Alright.
got 14 minutes to discuss something else.
All right, well, let's see.
Fuck
Let's
Monkey
do. Let's see. Pizza Crisis 2017.
Oh shit!
So, have you ever eaten Papa John's?
Yes, I have eaten
John's.
Papa John's. Yeah.
How do you feel about Papa John's?
It's funny when you order pizza
Good food,
for,
good
when
feeling.
you order pizza for the sauce, or you order any kind of food, because like you're not really buying the food, you're buying a condiment that they offer that only exclusively they could make.
Mm-hmm.
And I've honestly bought pizzas from Papa John's just to
have the garlic sauce.
just to have the fucking garlic sauce. Like it's like fuck me.
How did I
you know,
know that that's
it's not-
exactly what the fuck he was talking about?
It's not necessarily bad pizza. It let me know that Peyton Manning is a significantly greater quarterback in more ways than one than John Elway. But John Elway gets car dealerships. Peyton Manning gets pizza joints. You know? And I find the irony that Peyton Manning, no one's asked his fucking opinion when he was a football player. And two, you know, the fact that pizza has apparently been greatly affected
by
do you really
NFL
think
protests.
Do you think it's NFL protests that cause that?
Or is it an NFL player?
You know?
Yeah,
Colin Kaepernick is directly responsible for $700 million walking out of Papa John's pocket.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks, dude.
They should try to sue Colin
Sell
Kaepernick
the Camaro,
for that.
motherfucker. If you're that worried about it.
I love that DiGiorno took to Twitter to troll Papa John's over the whole goddamn thing. It was hilarious. They trolled him good.
Isn't that awesome? You know, there's like company policies now in social media where it's like, fuck them. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Wendy's. Wendy's and a couple of these other companies have tactics like that.
Come in, James. Yes, sir.
So
Who is the nastiest, most unbridled asshole in the building? Have him talk to Papa John's and fuck him in the ear.
On
Fuck
Twitter.
him. What's that twitbits?
What is it? KFC. They follow like 11 people on Twitter, and it's people named Herb and the Spice Girls. So,
Exactly.
Herbs and
That
Spices.
was a major point of discussion
And
this past week.
The guy who found it they commissioned a painting of this guy riding on the back of fucking Colonel Sanders, like on a hiking trip. Like this beautiful fucking mural of this guy. It's awesome. It's awesome. If you get a chance, Google it. It's fucking amazing. And I love how these companies are getting weird like that. It's how they have to stay relevant, it seems, today.
Do you remember what Runza did after Subway, like after Jared Fogle got in trouble? They like had a thing. They're like, our food or our subs might not be $5, but at least our spokespeople don't diddle kids.
Holy shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, said that about who?
About Subway and Jared Fogle.
That's
Really?
awesome.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Subway's already like the silent majority anyway.
So here's the...
Wow. That's amazing.
Fuck, that is beautiful.
Isn't that fucking gorgeous?
I forgot what I was talking about. That is just great. Damn.
That's just creepy. I wish our guests could see that. That is very disturbing image right there.
I don't even know how to pull it up on there. I don't even... What are we talking about?
For the visually
Papa
impaired, we
John's.
will have
Papa
this available
John's,
in
that's right.
Braille format in 4 days.
Yep. You just rub your hands on it.
Well, here, I'll throw a picture up in the chat room. Here, guess. This is the painting that was
Ooh.
commissioned for...
Ooh.
From KFC.
Take that, people.
If you want to click on it.
I don't want to do shit.
You should click on it. That's a very...
Pizza crisis.
It's beautiful. It's well done.
It's a really well done, creepy, weird.
So, I mean, what did you want to talk about with this? There was something...
Well, no, it was just how Papa John sucks, and they're probably losing money because their pizza sucks ass.
And they're probably losing more money now, I imagine, since
Yeah.
they came out and said that.
Yep, and anybody who, you know what? Actually, I need to put a little disclaimer out before I say this because I'm probably going to offend some people. But anybody who chooses to partner with Peyton Manning is fucking stupid. So, fuck
Do you know this
Broncos.
from personal experience? Did you like paint his house or something?
Yeah, and then he raped me in the closet while Eli watched. And that's why I hate Eli Manning so much.
And eating a slice of pizza?
Yep. Now, Papa John's was there, too. They were having a business.
Dipping
meeting.
it in the garlic sauce.
Yeah, pouring garlic sauce on his dick, you know?
Yeah.
Stuffing pepperoncinis up your ass, you know?
I want to talk about it.
It's not a laughing matter unless it involves a clown.
I don't know. I think it's
Papa
fucking...
John's was there, so there was a clown.
But
But, yeah. No, yeah, I don't know. It's just, you got to think better. And you can't just blame everything on the protests.
Or here's an idea. Accept the fact that they have a reason to protest.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be like, oh, you can't do it, but if I wanted
Because-
to do it and they didn't want it, I'd be up in arms too.
No,
Like,
the fact is like, I'm not trying to sympathize with what the fuck that dude said, but in all fairness, the guy was talking about it. He's like, why haven't they dealt with this?
yeah. And,
It's like they don't deal with shit. Anyway,
Did it get
you know,
you in the
like,
eye?
fuck.
No.
You know, the head injury, lawsuit, dude.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest albatross of them all. Okay, a guy who shot himself in the fucking chest, okay, to make sure that his brain got examined, and researched, that kind of, that's something we don't talk about. And then damn footballs, because I like watching the sport, but it's hard. More and more, especially, knowing somebody whose father is affected by it, that you can't get that diagnosis until you're fucking dead. And the whole point is to try to make it happen before, if they can get a diagnosis while living, that changes the fucking game.
The
And to
concussion
think
shit?
that people believe that there's a whole fucking culture in this country that believes a possible fact that the fact is that they could have potentially suppressed medical science so that they don't get fucked. Like they're already on the borderline with antitrust. We're at the turn of the century. What did we do 100 years ago? We busted the monopolies and the trust then.
I keep telling
We're
them
on the
that
cusp of that same shit
football's
now.
fucking rigged.
It
too.
is rigged.
Honestly, no. As far as the physical aspect of the game, if someone can determine outcome, it is on a basis of fault. So, like, they would have to drop a pass. They would have to throw an errant pass. They would have to do something like that. And when and for that statistical probability to exist is pretty small. Basketball is more of the sport where you can cheat in so many ways. You could shave points and help spreads. There's great documentaries on that. But the reality is, the sport is like got this fucking albatross and another albatross and another albatross hanging over its fucking head waiting for landing. And what's gonna happen when it fucking lands, dude? Who's gonna be there? Is it gonna be fucking Papa John's, wishing he had more fucking pizzas sold? Fuck, dude. You guys,
I think
I've got
we-
real problems here.
I think we broke fucking Ryan, man.
All right.
I think we broke Ryan. He says Vaughn times 3. Time travel, Mr. McFucking Fly behind the mic, the octagon of scat. I'm not even through the first fucking bowl. I'm done with the internet today.
I don't know if
Sorry, broke Ryan.
That tends to happen on this show, right?
Welcome to
better
Our
predict.
Life.
You mean you're not going to finish your bowl and watch As Listed by Craig? Because it's going to be a fun one.
6 minutes.
You got 6 minutes. We'll be doing As Listed by Craig, Ryan, and you'll want to participate.
We need to get some more audience participation now.
We're several bulls.
Fucking
Steve.
say something.
We're several bulls, Steve.
I'm
And
not
balls
even,
deep.
I'm not even scratching the surface. That's.
I know, Monkey, you got to stop bogarting everything.
I know, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Pass the crack.
Bullshit.
There's some in there.
Bullshit.
All right. Oh, he says he's not changing the dial.
Okay.
All right.
But, yeah, fuck Papa John's.
Yeah, fuck Papa John's. And fuck Peyton Manning.
What would be
In his
what would be a
five head.
clever protest, like at Papa John's to let them know that we really didn't want to buy their fucking pizza in the first place.
Order Domino's.
Dude,
Deal
no.
with-
Order Domino's to a Papa John's location.
Yes.
And then sit down and eat it while kneeling.
Yep. Yes. Eat your pizza kneeling.
I'm confused. What happened with Papa John's? I totally got lost there. What are we talking about?
Papa John's is saying that NFL protests are killing his business.
Yeah, why they lost $70 million.
What?
No. Well, he lost $700 million out of personal assets because of the devalue of the stock, as he owns 25% of the company.
Yeah. And Peyton Manning
But
owns
he's still
part of it.
worth in the multi-billions.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
This is football's fault, is what they're saying?
And yeah, that's what he's saying because
Well,
people
he
are
did
kneeling.
say this: the NFL not handling
Yeah.
the situation is a potential reason for
The drop
a
in
dip in
sales.
sales. And it was quarterly meetings, so like we could find out that his different subordinates didn't report losses, so there comes the SEC shit, you know, coming in, you know, that people get thunderclapped like that. For someone to take a loss that quick, it may not just be fucking football, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's kind of passing the buck on something ridiculous.
I'm just saying that's happened in the past, and I wouldn't be, insofar as to say it wouldn't be possible in the future.
Maybe it's your shitty pizza.
Exactly, fuckhole, dude. Dip me in garlic sauce, dude.
Or just charge way more for that.
Fuck.
Just maybe sell a bucket of garlic sauce.
I drank the garlic sauce.
Was it good?
No shame, dude.
Yeah, it's salty as fuck, but it's good.
Hey, man, I wanted to not have to drink water for 7 days, so I just took one dip cup, and that was good.
Just a good cleanse?
I can make it through the desert.
Blue Unicorn do it.
Yeah.
Blue Unicorn's on a rant tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows everybody in the chat room.
I think
Chuck.
he is everybody in the chat room.
I think you're right. I think he's logged in with like 3 different things here. Hi, Chuck.
You just got married?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Chuck. Oh,
I'm kidding.
I'm sorry, Chuck.
I'm kidding.
No, yeah, congratulations.
I'm kind of not
Ish.
Ish.
Ish. All right,
I'm
it's
kidding.
time for
I
one
don't
of
know
our
what I'm
favorite
kidding about
segments,
anymore.
and you haven't gotten to play this segment with us yet.
Oh.
So listen
I like
very
new. I like different.
carefully
Okay.
to the rules. All right?
Can we start over?
Maybe.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for As Listed by Craig, where we scour the deep depths of Craigslist to find the best ads. And the first few ads we will share have a price to them. A price that you have to guess.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm down.
All right, that's the first 3. And then we have 4 others that are going to need a response from you. A response.
I can't
Yeah,
wait.
we're going to go into the personals.
We're going to go deep into the personals.
I probably have read all of them. So like, I feel that my research, you know, will be coming from a more academic.
This is one of our favorite segments.
Quality.
I hope you all in the chat room will chime in with it. Yep. Are we ready for our first ad?
We are ready.
I'm
Do
ready.
you have it up on?
It's loading. It's loading.
Loading.
Come on, load. Hey, there we go. We're on.
We're on?
All right,
okay,
here we go.
you got it? You sure?
We're there.
All right,
Okay.
so our first ad is for 9/11 pewter. I love that that's
Well,
what
it's
it's called.
a
9/11
9/11
pewter.
pewter statue.
Yes, I'm trying to get it to open, but now
Made by
computer's
Michael
being a
Ricker?
frick. Yeah, I think so, actually.
I mean, Captain of Pewter.
Yeah.
Based in Estes.
Yep, it is made by Michael Ricker.
There you
A
go.
9/11 pewter
92.
fireman holding a child.
Wait a
It
minute.
is
If
signed.
It's 1992. 9/11 didn't fucking happen yet, shitface.
Right. That's what I thought was funny.
I did not do
Yeah.
enough deep digging into
What a
that.
shithead.
That's
Yeah.
fucking
No,
hilarious.
you didn't have
Just-
to dig deep enough. This speaks for itself. This guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
I
so
want to
it's
hang out on his front lawn.
the 9/11
And he'll
pewter
eating fucking
fireman
dominoes, dude.
holding a child. It is signed by Michael Ricker, 1992. It measures 7 inches tall by 3.5 inches wide. It is in mint condition.
Obviously, it didn't happen during 9/11 because
It didn't. I think they're full of shit, and it looks like his pants are down, kind of.
Yeah, it does.
Well, no. That's kind of how they look. It's the whole boot thing. They got the
but I
flexi
understand
booty
that. I understand
thing.
that.
You know,
You
they
have to
told me
admit
what it
it-
was for. I don't remember.
Pants down, holding a child.
You know, I was more concerned about other things. But here, let's check the backside. Let's see that other photo.
We can't. I
Why
can't
not?
because it's
It's
a
a
screenshot.
It's just the butt.
Oh yeah, I remember that part before. Yeah,
So
Party.
it's just a screenshot.
1992, dude. What the fuck?
What is your guess on
What
the
the
price?
fuck? Like, this guy is admitting how stupid, and I know it's a dude. This is not a fucking girl who did this. This is some dumb mother. It's like,
It's from his
he
mom's
suckered you
estate.
motherfuckers, dude. You put 9/11 on anything.
I know that I was very interested when I saw
Why do we
that.
need to bring 9/11 up right now? No, 911. Call 911. You know, like that's how fucking polarizing 9/11 is.
Right.
Like,
How
I
much?
almost want to write this guy. I want to give him a hug.
How
now.
much?
North Smithfield. That's Smithfield. Smithfield. That's fucking what? Virginia?
Yeah, I think it's Rhode Island.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, when I do these,
Let's take a
I dig
geography
deep.
lesson. Find the dumb shit bastard. You know, like.
Yeah.
So how much? What'd you guess?
$75.
$75.
And the answer is.
I'm going to say $9.11.
Oh, that's perfect.
Nice.
What do you say?
Sorry, I played a lot of prices right. And
69.
69.
Good job.
I'm gonna say $4.20.
We've got Blue Unicorn saying $300.
$300.
Charles at $55 and Ryan at
They're
$9
examining
and a penny.
the screen.
901. 901. I like it. I like it. What is the correct price, ladies and gentlemen?
$20.
$20.
Fuck yeah!
Signed
I
by
already
Michael
forgot
Ricker.
what my guess was. 75.
It was 75.
Nice. Awesome.
Who got the closest?
I think it was Charles on the chat room, $55.
No, you got 911.
Oh, I had $9.11, but I don't count.
Wait. This is the Price is Right rules where if you go over, you automatically lose.
Sure.
It kind of defaulted to
That's
that.
what I'm gonna go with.
I think that's what it should be.
Wah.
Our second ad is for these wonderful, wonderful Hanukkah wooden signs
That looks like
from
Jersey.
Tarrytown. She has 11 of them. I assume it's a she. I have 11 of these, blank each, or all 11 for blank. They're 11 by 10 inches. Happy Hanukkah.
You know, I might be in the market for these guys. Because,
Silence.
no, I'm serious. Like I'm in market. I was just thinking of my friend right now. I'm like, shit, they do work at a Jewish community center. I'm like, this
Yeah,
is-
you know, hang those on the door and shit.
Like what are you guys like fucking checking my search history or something? Dude? Like, fuck,
We've been monitoring your Facebook.
Blue Unicorn says it doesn't have
Not
a
the
set
only
price
one.
because you're expected to haggle.
Yes.
It's so true. It's so true.
Oh my god.
You're not supposed. I know I'm not supposed to assume these days, Ryan. I'm sorry. 5. Okay, so Charles says 5 each or $25 for all.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I was liking that $5 answer. That's pretty good, but I was going with $9, and then for all of them, $30.
What do you think?
Oh wait, 9 each. Oh, sorry, I'm not even doing math.
Yeah. Just no, okay, $69 for one, or all 11 for
there's
35
11
cents.
of them. Nah, this ticket item cannot be more than honestly $50. So I'm just gonna say, 50 for the whole set, $7 a piece.
What do you say? What say you?
I don't know. I'm going to say 10 for each, 100 for 11. Is that the right math? Did I do that right? Yes.
Yes.
So you have to come down $10 for the bulk. That's my guess. Spanky?
I said $69 for one, or 37 cents for all 11. Because that's how math works, you guys.
What was the answer? Because I give you a really good deal.
So everybody was so off. It's $1 a piece, or 8 for 11.
8 for 11. Or 11 for 8.
I can send you the link for this, so you can get these ordered. You might be able to get them before
I question
Hanukkah.
the quality now if they're only $1 a piece.
Yeah. It's made from balsa wood.
It looks like balsa wood.
Yeah.
Definitely
That's an
looks
Etch-a-Sketch.
like balsa wood.
It's the best Etch-a-Sketch ever.
And then
Ooh, this looks promising.
Toilet
Yeah.
training
This is our
seat.
third ad right here. It's a practically unused toilet seat. My daughter went pretty much from a potty to a regular toilet.
Well, they had to,
This
because
is
how is
Elmo.
a child
Oh.
supposed to shit while hanging off the shower bar? I mean, like, fuck. Off the
How's
towel
it supposed
bar,
to shit with Elmo there? That's creepy
Yeah.
as hell.
Yeah, and then it's
It gives
mocking
you a
you on
complex,
top
yeah,
of that. It's just
right?
like, come, shit up here. You can't. You know, it's like,
Is it
No
LOL?
wonder it went straight to-
It's laughing at you.
That's some funny shit.
Later on in life, what's wrong with you?
wow, I keep hitting my
Elmo
head.
used to laugh at my genitals every time I would take a shit.
Yeah.
On purpose? Like, you have just giant screws sticking out of the wall?
Yes.
Fuck.
This was an
It holds the bricks together.
This was an S&M dungeon before we podcasted here. This is where people would go missing.
Oh, so when I woke up,
Yeah, that's why
yeah,
this
and
room
Doug
looks so
would pet
familiar.
me and say it's okay, you haven't been asleep for long.
Only days.
Yeah.
Days of our lives.
How much for the?
Practically unused.
Practically
So what does that mean? Like,
It
so
means
like,
it was practically unused.
No, what does that really mean, though? Practically unused. So does that mean, oh, it only shat all over it once?
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to properly pottying, 10 times. It's practically unused. You know, my last toilet seat that I bought for my other child, dude, that shit was being used for 10 years. Fuck, I mean, the guy's 37 now.
I like Brian's answer, free. Who would pay for a kid shitter?
You'd be surprised.
It's a fetish.
And Elmo does like getting shit on. It's true.
Yep.
Well, it's Elmo
Can you
anything.
try it out first?
I mean, does it shake excessively? Does it have like?
Yeah, does it tickle?
No,
Does
it
it-
just laughs at you.
Well, I mean, that's the thing.
LOL, ha ha ha, he he.
Speaking of suppositories, like, I mean, I heard that you can listen to music better through your asshole than you can through your ears.
I believe it, and I've tried it, and it's amazing. I have a
think it works.
Bluetooth speaker that fits perfectly in there. I jammed some Spice Girls, some fucking Ace of Base.
Nice.
There wasn't a lot of bass in Ace of Base.
Well, at least you saw the sign.
It
It opened up a brown eye.
Elmo and Chuck Berry. I like it. You guys are on a roll tonight.
The chat room is firing up.
It is. $5 is Blue Unicorn's guess. What do you say? Brian Hickey says 5.
Well, because it's practically unused, and retail, I imagine, is the...
Chuck Berry potty seat.
Nice.
Nice.
Dingleberry me Elmo.
That's from Ryan.
That's good. I like that. I'm going to say $10. Because this person has no fucking conscience. I would just throw it out of the window and be like,
Right.
free shitter! Free lid!
Must have been the same Jewish person selling those Hanukkah signs.
Yeah.
They're like, gotta get something for everything.
Chuck says $8.
What about you?
Wait a minute. The last time I checked, that's everybody.
Yeah. We all got a little Jew in us.
I'm going to say $9.11.
I like
Good
it.
answer.
Yes.
Provocative
Let's
answer.
stick with that. I think I'm going to hit it at some point here.
This is like Price is Right. Like, that's like our proverbial $1 is $9.11.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to say $69.
Nice. You think they're gonna put us into suspended mode? Probably.
Probably.
They haven't put us in there yet. They've just taken our money.
Can't hold us down.
So the correct answer, Chuck, on the point with
$8.
$8. $8 for the shit on me Elmo.
Did you post this ad, Charles?
No,
You can tell
he
us.
fucking cheated.
He looked it up real fast.
$6 to $9.
His
There's
kid
60
is out of college and this thing needs to go.
Nice. You see my sentiments exactly.
Yeah, that's beautiful. But are you ready
That's
to go get personal?
Yeah,
Are we
let's
there?
get personal. We're going to start off smoothly with this one, with the first one. The first one is about golden platinum record plaques, which I'm not sure why you picked this.
Well, okay.
Because the name.
Yeah, because are you selling this, Doug?
I'm not. I would be buying them. I am buying framed gold and platinum record award plaques. Please call Doug.
That sounds like something you do.
It does. It does. But I don't. How are we supposed to respond to that?
Well, I did this for the other one. You got to mix.
Well, there's no price.
I know exactly. It's the perfect Craigslist ad.
Wait, are we responding to
No.
him or guessing?
No,
a price?
I am buying.
I mean, he was saying we were going to guess a price, but there is no price, and
Because he's trying to buy them.
Yeah.
right.
So let's sell them.
Okay, so
Our
why does
platinum
so
records.
what the fuck does Doug need these fucking plaques for?
He's trying to make himself sound important.
Yeah, this
Trying
is-
to
He's
get
going to
laid.
put his own CDs in.
I was
them.
going to say he's probably an engineer trying to sell his studio.
You know,
No, he's trying to buy them.
Oh, yeah,
he
exactly.
needs
So he
them
can
put
put them
on
on
the
his
wall,
wall
you know?
and
Yeah.
look important.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Is like, you know what's funny is like I actually had a discussion today with a coworker about an incident that he had. Like, this is where my work discussion went for breakfast. I was like, yeah, I listened to Funky Town this morning. He goes, you know, back in Minnesota, blah, 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 the guy who recorded Funky Town has a studio called Funky Town Studios, and we were deciding whether or not to record there, and I was standing in the lobby with this guy talking about gold records and shit, and he's like, oh, yeah, I paid $10,000, you know, to have this gold record made, blah, 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 and he's like, why the fuck would you pay $10,000 to have this fucking made? And he's like, because I wrote the fucking record.
Right.
He's like, oh, and he's like, he earned a gold record, but he also wanted to have, like, in order to have, like, your own copy, sometimes the record companies take that
Monkey
shit
Tank
back
Studios.
after, you know, a certain period of time. So he wanted to have a gold record made of his shit. And, like, my buddy thought he was just talking to some dumb asshole in the fucking lobby, and it turned out to be the guy who wrote Funky Town.
Won't you take me to?
Funky Town.
Gotta move on.
Yeah, let's move on to the next ad. Let's move on to the next ad. So
I've been waiting to drop that shit all day!
here's the first personal ad. O.J. Simpson, Nevada. Now that O.J. is out of prison,
Juice is on the loose!
does anyone know if he is looking for the person that murdered his ex-wife and Ron Goldman?
The answer is 4.
I think this was posted by the person who actually killed
Yeah.
O.J.
Is he
Simpson's
looking for
ex-wife.
me?
Yeah, right?
Kato
He's
Kalin?
like,
Marcus Allen? I'm just kidding. I like Marcus Allen. He was like, man, I just hung out with OJ, did a bunch of coke and fuck chicks, man. I didn't know. Oh, man, that's bad. I gotta go.
So what's your response?
killer.
Answer is, if he were looking, it would be him.
He's looking at the man in the mirror. He just sits there. He just puts lipstick on, listening to that song, just staring at himself. He's like, "You got it." Just a small glove that doesn't fit all the way.
I'd kill me.
And a pistol.
kill them, Kieran.
I don't know if you can play a gold record on a record player.
But no, that's fuck.
Can you play a gold record on a record player?
I don't know. And I asked myself that same fucking question. I think that's something we
For
need to
$10,000, you better be able to play that.
Dude, for $10,000, that motherfucking record better fucking play itself.
And then when you do it backwards, Satan says, "Thank you for spending this money."
Thank you for your money.
Why would Satan
Well, it's
care?
'cause, like,
Satan
when-
doesn't
when
like
you
gold.
rewind it,
Satan's more of
but
like a
you spend
silver,
that money,
brass satin
you
kind of
need
guy,
it.
you know?
It's just subliminal messaging.
He likes satin, you know, satin brass, dude. Like, Satan's got way better taste than fucking
I thought he was
god-ass
into
gold.
smooth jazz.
What the fuck? I would know. I got him on contract for PR. He's been, you know, dude, Satan's not as popular as he used to be, man.
You
He's
can,
pretty
because
popular.
most of the time, gold and platinum records are actually vinyl records dipped in metallic paint.
There it is.
Shit,
So this motherfucker spent $10,000.
when you could have just gone and got gold spray paint. Do the same thing.
$10,000. Maybe he just
This
wanted a
is
gold
courtesy of recordpressing.com, their top 10 vinyl myths. This
Weird.
is so they could sell vinyl, of course. Because vinyl's the thing, ladies and gents.
It is.
So my response would be...
Outsold digital sales 2 years in a row.
I have no response.
I would
Just
say,
dot.
I would say yes, he is.
Yes.
Run and hide.
Yes.
He's on to you.
No, he's
Signed.
too busy pistol whipping bitches for his jerseys.
Or trying to make another book.
I thought it was a trophy.
I thought it was just like a football that he signed. It was just memorabilia.
Yeah, some sort of memorabilia.
Hey, memorabilia.
It was memorable, and that's why he wanted it.
Can we move on to our next ad?
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with these, Spanky.
Yeah.
They're not exactly as offensive as your usual
I
ones.
found some shit that I didn't want to have to edit.
You should have just
with
looked
pictures
locally,
of Trump's
dude.
face.
There's some good shit around here.
We tried not to do local because of the shit that we found so far, like the brother sister fucker and Berthid.
Yeah, we've had.
Yeah, they're
some-
always at a Berthid, too. There's some weird,
Yeah.
weird people.
Yeah.
All right, next ad. Throw me down, shove it in, man for man, man for man.
There we go.
Orleans.
New Orleans.
White submissive bottom here. It's
Nice.
not about pleasing me. It's all about you. Just use my hungry hole and don't stop till you done. Love aggressive dominant tops, even if I'm screaming. No, just take it. I'm clean, DDF. What is that? Discreet, disease free? Isn't that what we figured out?
Yep.
And hope you are also 420 cool. Any race, BBC is hot. A photo or stats would be great in first. Email. This guy is 43 from Nolans. Looking for you to throw him down. Shove it in.
You know, that's why, you know, like, personally, I have, like, my own little baseball card, you know, when they ask for stats. I'm like, oh, yeah, dude, pachink, you know, like, you know, 3 rim jobs, you know, average.
And it's got you, like, with a koosh ball?
Yeah. Rim jobs per
Or
week,
Nerf
you
football.
know, RJPW.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good stat to
that's
have.
like the batting average, you know. You know, mine was 3.183.
You already found the killer. Do any of you guys have a response to this? He is a white submissive bottom here. It's not about pleasing. It's all about you. Just use his hungry hole and don't stop till you done.
Okay.
I love how the ones we find have the worst fucking English.
Yeah, totally.
That's most of Craigslist, man. This was one of the better ones that I found.
$20, same as downtown. Good answer.
Wait, is this supposed to... Yeah, I was about to say, I thought this was a price question. I was like, $4?
Yes, $20.
5 for 13?
No, you have to respond to this guy like as if you're
As
you're
if you are
responding.
the
Dominant top.
yeah, looking to use his hungry hole. You have to be the aggressive dominant top. Even if he's screaming, no, just take it.
Okay. I'll take a bite. A nibble.
What?
He needs.
Oh, no, I was speaking about, you know, in real time. I mean, I need a...
Spanky, I know you got something for this one.
Come on.
BBC.
So
But them.
my response would just be with a picture of Billy Baldwin. And it would say, so I see you're down for Billy Baldwin cock. I am too. Super cool. Alex a fag. Me love you long time. Yeah. And just more pictures of Billy Baldwin. Hashtag Billy Baldwin. Because Billy Baldwin's
Hey,
cock.
they're looking for someone special.
No Adam Baldwin cock.
Nolans.
Nolans, yeah.
Hey, you gotta remember, they're doing it for you.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, Billy Baldwin really appreciates that, I suppose. Oh, no, because I'm not a bottom. I'm more of a middle.
But this guy's already
I'm over.
lying.
Yeah.
You know, he's already lying because he says he's clean, but 420 cool.
Yeah, you can't be clean if you're on the reefer.
Devil's lettuce.
Got that reefer madness.
Token that shit.
Oh, according to Charles, Google says DDF
Chuck.
means Chuck. Sorry, Chuck. Google says DDF means drug and disease free.
Yep.
Yep.
So that is a lie.
We
It's a
are
lie.
down on our Craigslist analogy. Like, fuck, what was it? We found a really weird one. What was it?
I don't remember. It was weird.
I do know that BBC means Billy Baldwin cock. For sure.
Is that what Google said?
No, that's what Snapple says.
Snapple.
Yeah.
It's under
I've
the
got a
lid.
BBC. What's BBC? Billy Baldwin cock.
My cock looks like Billy Baldwin. It acts like him, too.
Are we down for the last one?
Sure.
All right. You ready? Passed out drunk. Rape my mouth. Male for male again.
God
2
damn.
for 1. Been out drinking and I'm passed out drunk on my couch. It's dark. Come in and rape my mouth. Hung only. Send pic for proof. Or don't bother responding.
Hung only?
This
only.
sounds like a really bad thing about to happen. It's I'm getting the Boogie Nights bait and switch mode, where like the guy's like there,
Mark Wahlberg's
watches the
behind this.
whole thing, then beats the fuck out of him because he's gay. It's like what, it's kind of I feel that vibe.
I'm pretty sure that was a Weinstein movie.
I believe it.
Passed out drunk.
We actually call this the Cosby Special.
The passed out on the
Damn.
ground.
Yep.
Is this maybe the response to the OJ ad?
With the pudding pop.
I'd just come in my Kevin Spacey mask.
I would too.
I think that's what we should call it.
A Spacey.
Yeah.
A K-Pax.
Give him the Spacey. What you got?
Oh man.
Yeah, how do you even respond to that?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, I mean, here, let me see that ad again. I'm reading it in the verb. I'm looking at the verbiage on this one. Here, scroll back to the ad. I want to see that shit. Give me that.
What, the ad?
Yeah. Give me the ad. Go back. Let's go back to it.
I like it blue.
Yeah. Let's get to it. All right.
What?
Because I'm afraid to respond. I'm like feeling like just fear.
Been out drinking and I'm passed out drunk
Oh, no, I saw
on my
that,
couch. It's dark. Come in and rape my mouth. Hung only. Send pic for proof. Or don't bother responding.
It's funny how like passed out, like the P is capitalized but rape isn't.
Yeah.
Been out drinking, comma, motherfucker, and I'm passed out. Period.
I don't get the quotes.
I missed the quote.
He's into role play. Rape.
Like, I call bullshit. Something is up. If he's passed out, who is typing that shit? Middle, the Lucky Pierre roll. Middle man.
Thank you, Ryan.
I like blue unicorns. Should I send a pic of me hung in the closet?
Are you like David Carradine?
Yep.
Pulling the carotene.
Or Michael
Well,
Stipe?
I mean, how do you
Stipend.
compare? Like,
Stipe-
what's the
Stipend?
comparison shot?
Michael
Like, do you
Stipend?
put like the Elmo toilet seat? It's just like,
Yes.
hey,
In
it's a
excess.
toilet seat. My cock's this
That guy.
big.
Meaning, don't really rape my mouth. Rape my mouth.
Huh.
Yep, this episode's really not going to get us any monetization.
No. We lost viewers. They left.
Yeah, I know.
What's funny is that it's dark, so you're just gonna be walking around with this like huge fucking monster hard cock, like walking around like waving it in the wind.
Looking like a blind.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I
That's
bet he's
good.
gonna
Take
go in
that. And you
OJ
realize he's
style.
like fucking a table lamp. It's like, oh shit.
He's going to
Like,
get
can I
OJ.
use my
to
flashlight really quick? No, it has to be dark. Can you like smoke a cigarette and give me like an impression of where? I can't follow your voice really because it looks like I'm on hardwood floors and the ceiling's kind of high, so it's kind of bouncing around, and I have this weird hearing problem. I mean, I have a huge dick, but I can't hear very well. So like, where the fuck are you in the room?
My dick doesn't have sonar, damn it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, mine does. Mine does. You know, the problem is I don't listen to it. You know, it tells me, like, stay away from that bitch. I'm like, oh, fuck. But I want to put it somewhere, you know, in the dark.
Well, this isn't a chick. This is man for man.
This is a mouth. This is a mouth
who's
we're
passed
talking about.
out drunk.
Well, it's dark. How the fuck are you supposed to know? What if it's a chick who wants to be like a male?
Well, then
for
it would
male?
say T instead of W.
Hey, what if they're in denial?
That it's 2017. No one's in denial anymore.
Everyone's in fucking denial.
Not about which bathroom.
It
they
is a
use.
passed out mouth. Rape ape.
Wait, so if it's a passed out mouth, do I have to like open it for him or something? Like, oh no, you know, like, god damn it, dude, this is bullshit.
What are you doing over there?
He's
Fixing our camera.
He's a dental
batteries
assistant.
are about to die. Should
What?
we watch a video or something?
That sounds like a good
What,
idea. What do we got?
I don't know.
Ugh.
You want to do the dab?
Yeah, I just
We've
that's
done
a
milk.
lot.
The
rape
milk
thing,
ones we've
nah.
done a lot.
Yeah.
No one wants to rate no one's mouth.
No.
How about
Don't Weinstein somebody.
Josh's guests?
Oh.
Sure. We're going to watch a video. We'll be right back while we fix the camera. Yeah. We'll be back.
Well, hi there. Josh from the Not Governed by Reason podcast here. I have a special message for everyone here today. We want you to be a guest on upcoming episodes of Not Governed by Reason. Are you a musician, an artist, a hooligan, or an all-around merry time maker? Then we want you. But first, we have a short questionnaire. Are you an open-minded, semi-talented individual? Do you like dick and fart jokes? And also talking shit about the president? Are you free on Tuesdays around 6 p.m. Mountain Time? Then you fit the bill. Alright, I gotta be honest with you guys. Monkey's a real ball buster, and he's making me do this today. He wants me to let you guys know. You can contact us at facebook.com/notgovernedbyreason. You can tweet at us at NGBR Podcast. And you can watch us every Tuesday live at 6 o'clock on youtube.com/notgovernedbyreason, which you should like and subscribe. But he's telling me that I gotta tell you guys this or else he's gonna maul my face off. I need help, you guys. I need you to help me not get mauled. Because Monkey's lost it. He's running the show now. He can't handle it. And it's gone to his head. He's gonna murder me. Oh my god, Monkey, what are you doing? Monkey, no! No, Monkey! Ah!
The fuck?
We're back.
Commercial.
Whoa.
That guy's got some real charisma right there.
I wish I would have had a video of a rape ape raping a mouth. Raping a mouth.
That's rape-rotic.
That sucks. Blue Unicorn?
Why the fuck do you think we care right now? Like, this
are
is
you
an
listening to us at
off-show
work?
comment. What do you want us to do? Feel sorry for you?
Do you want us to bring the podcast
I already stole
to
your
work
fucking
with you?
voice, you know? Like, shit. I could just, you know, put on a mask and be the Blue Unicorn, you know?
You should.
I wouldn't mind. I'm just kidding, dude. Not really.
Yeah, don't. You're not kidding. He's a.
I don't know.
Something.
I'm like I'm in a tweener stage. You guys caught me at a what they call a transitional phase. When
Oh, you're pre-op?
No. I can't even eat the hormones, dude. Like, I mean, I'm
You
just
said
too.
anything about eating them. You just gotta shove them up your butt. Isn't that how everyone takes hormones?
Mm-hmm. That's how I take hormones. That's
Technology.
How I make hormones.
Hormonals.
What are we doing?
Fuck, man. I don't know.
Something with our
Picking
fucking
a
lives.
topic?
Is it my turn already?
Yeah.
Man, I can't handle this kind of
Maybe I
pressure.
am the Blue Unicorn, and I'm
Can't
just
be.
like typing. Yeah, you're right.
Can't be coming.
Fuck, I don't even know.
Coming to me with these hard decisions.
I'll give you a hard.
What alcoholics refer to as a moment of clarity.
Let's do wild card bitches.
Oh,
Wildcard
shit.
bitches. What the fuck does that mean?
There is a famous viral video of a young British, right?
I don't even fucking know.
I think he's either British or retarded. One of the two. Kid, this brother bites him, right? And Charlie. Charlie bit me.
Charlie bit me.
It's a very famous video. But the family found out recently in a release of all these documents of the raid on bin Laden that bin Laden had his own copy of the video. Bin Laden enjoyed watching Charlie get bitten. Or bite. Yeah.
I bet that was his favorite fucking thing in the whole wide world. Like, after a long day of terroristing, he'd just go home into his cave, lay on that little cot, and he'd just pull up his cell phone and he'd just watch that video on loop and just...
Guys, they didn't find bin Laden in a cave.
No, they didn't.
No, that's just where he spent all his time.
Oh, he came out of the cave. We can get him now.
Yeah.
Yeah, bullshit.
It's like their equivalency of the closet. It's where you go when you're gay and Afghani, I guess.
Yeah, I killed a lot of people in suicide bombings during drunken behavior, but I'd like to live the rest of my life out of the cave.
As an openly gay man.
Openly gay man.
Passed out drunk on a couch in the cave. The man cave.
Charlie been biting.
Charlie.
Agree.
I like it. Obama been Biden.
Yep.
So yeah, what do you want to talk about?
The family, they
weren't happy about it.
They were not happy knowing that he had it. But what this makes me think, what other famous like viral videos do you think he had on his computer?
Chocolate Rain.
What about 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Oh yeah.
I bet he was down with that shit.
Exercise ball accidents.
Sparkling Wiggles. Cat videos.
Public freakouts.
Yes.
The monkey in the AK-47.
Yes.
He's the one that made him viral.
Waffle Pone.
Hey, I sold that to that village. That's funny. I know that monkey.
But I don't even know. I don't even know. Take the camera off me for a second, Mike. I gotta go do a safety.
All right, you're good. Yeah.
Wait, is the camera looking at me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do
something.
Don't do it. It's out of tune.
I know.
It's got that drop G tuning.
I learned how to do one thing on a guitar.
Oh, he's hitting the harmonics.
And the big one.
Oh, that drop F tuning. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That
God damn it.
That guitar sounds like it's heard some deathcore in its day, Dougie.
This is a dope bong.
It is.
We got real intimate with it not too long ago.
Did a
I saw that. I saw that. I was living vicariously through those photos.
I talked to somebody about that the other day, and I told them that we did it, and they were just like, "Why?"
Because it's fucking awesome.
And I was like, "To what part?" And they're like, "Both. Why would you do a Graham dab, and why would you do it out of a 6-foot?" And my only answer is, we like to live life dangerously.
For our fans. For our fans.
Because we love everyone here, and we love getting high as fuck, apparently. And not remembering days of our lives.
Should I just stop switching the camera at this point?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Fuck it, I don't even care. If you wanna show us doing a safety
Yeah, okay, then smoke away.
Safety meetings.
I just like to smoke in transition because I know if I sit down, the pipe's gonna stay there. I'm just.
Well, Monkey'll bogart that thing.
Oh, Doug, do you still have my bongos? Fuck yeah! I'm taking them with me.
No, you're not.
What do you mean I'm not?
They're my mongos.
those? We haven't even tuned them once.
Doo-wop death metal.
I don't know if they're in tune.
Wait, I thought they were black.
That's racist, man.
No.
Really?
No.
They're like wood colored?
Yeah.
I am so fucking
There you
surprised.
go.
It's been a long time since you've had them.
I didn't fucking know.
Monkey's gonna play us.
Oh yeah, I got a show at Hody's, man.
Nice.
Yeah, December 10.
December 10. This guy
Can we be
at
there?
Hody's Half
Hody's
Note
Half Note.
here in Fort Compton, Colorado.
What kind of like show is it?
It's going to be a Grateful
hippie show.
Dead affair. We're going to be opening up for a member of Dark Star Orchestra, which is a Grateful Dead cover band.
One of many.
But the best part is they've actually played more shows
Fort
than
Compton.
the Dead. It's pretty fucking. I think it's cool. And yeah, we'll be opening for that band on December 10th. Yeah.
Are they going to be
Or
handing
9th,
out
sorry, December
LSD at the door?
No.
Is there
no.
going to be lasers?
What's LSD?
Laser sighting diagnosis?
Oh yeah. No, that's like, that's next to the live painter.
Yeah.
You know?
I thought it was laser seizure disorder.
That sounds better. I like that.
I like that one too.
I don't know.
I don't even remember what I said.
I don't know.
What were we talking about?
Lucy in the
What?
Sky.
What? Limited.
Just
I
like
don't
Nash
even remember
lasted
what the fuck
longer
we
than
were
the
talking.
Korean
That
War.
happens
Dude,
all the
but,
goddamn time
Korean
on
War,
this
I wanna
fucking
throw
show.
shit at you.
I
Dude.
think-
Well, we were talking about Bin Laden
wrong.
Yeah, having
and
the Charlie video.
the Charlie video.
I like Ryan's limited slip differential.
Yes.
Ew, nice.
Yes.
That's a really good one.
I don't know what it means, but I like it. It sounds
okay.
official.
It's a limited slip differential, but you don't mind getting caught tripping doing it.
I've got a better LSD. It's limp soft dick. Take some of that limp
I was
soft
gonna
dick and
say
trip balls.
labial suction device.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Yeah, even even Chuck has no idea what we were talking about.
so much.
Something.
Lubricant seeking destination.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Love sucks dick.
It is hard to say
Yes,
what we were
love
talking
does
about.
suck dick. When they love you, they will suck your dick. Or, in some cases, you can do it in the dark, and they will do it for you, as long as it's hung.
Yep.
And you have to
It
send
makes me
proof.
want to just put my cock on a coat hanger and send him a picture. And it's like, it's hung.
Ah!
Fuck you, dude.
So, Bin Laden. Little square devils.
Little
Lemon
square.
sour diesel.
You know what I
Nice.
bet they also found? I bet they found Mia Khalifa porn on his computer.
Probably.
Most people don't have fetishes of shit that's like the same, It's not like, ooh, let me look up Argentinian porn. It's
Right.
like,
Plus, I also think she became famous after he died.
Brazilian fart porn.
maybe
doesn't
that's the
have
reason
Brazilian
why
fart
she got
porn?
famous.
Yeah.
Japanese girls puking in other Japanese girls' mouths.
Train rape.
Have you guys noticed
Rape?
that
Bukkake?
Bukkake.
that Senora Khalifa stalks motherfuckers? No one ever mentions
She's
that.
creepy.
Yeah,
She
she
stalks the living shit out of people.
Uh-huh.
People are like, dude, she's got big tits and Muslim and this and that and the other thing and Florida State.
She's very
Like
scary.
every other possible way to have an attribute to this person, but yet the whole time I'm like, no, they're kind of stalking motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It's one thing to check up on some shit. It's another to be like, I'm gonna fuck up your life.
Yeah, and just hate on you on Twitter.
BFP videos. Do we have to guess what BFP is now?
Big fucking pudding. I imagine a giant pudding cup right now, and I'm really hungry.
You have to tell us what that is, Ryan.
Oh, the Brazilian fart porn.
Oh,
video.
yeah.
Free
Oh,
pee.
there you go.
Oh yeah, there you go.
All right.
Have you guys ever actually
What
watched
are
any
you
of that
fucking
stuff?
shy, Ryan? Like what
I
the
haven't
fuck
either.
are you talking about? What
Ryan's
is
like
all
the
that?
Google master
I
on
think-
these.
I think I'm gonna check a Brazilian fart fetish porno out soon because I can't imagine it.
And
I
then
need
4
to.
days later, we'll see you emerge from your room, again.
Mm-hmm. I want to go to our Not All Heroes Wear Capes.
Yeah.
And this goes to a man who was just sentenced to jail time in Omaha, Nebraska. Not Guy, but this other guy in Omaha. He was
I know Jeff.
He was sending hookers and strippers to his neighbor's house, and would beat off at the window while he would watch the strippers and hookers get mad because they wasn't getting paid. And this happened over 30 times in 1 year. He did this to these neighbors. It's fucked up.
So which part is he getting off on? Is he getting off on the strippers, or is he getting off on the
Taunting the neighbors?
The taunting the neighbors, or is he getting off on the fact of watching people not get paid? Like, he could have saved himself so much more money. Mm-hmm. Because strippers, dude, they ask for a credit card like first, motherfucker. They're like, they got you on lock. Before they even send anybody. Not that I would know certain stripper company procedures. Okay?
You would.
Oh, yeah, because maybe I was a handler for a band that, played a fucking strip joint and broke glass and mirrors.
At one point in time.
Yeah, I never heard of that fucking shit before. But no, but really...
Either.
Like, seriously, it's like if they get off on like people not getting paid, why don't they just hire a pizza guy to show up and be like, "Fuck you, send them my pizza." Shut the door. He's like, "Oh God, God, he didn't get paid." It's like that would make more sense, because it's just like if you really want to torment them with strippers, dude, you should have.
Well, they said the strippers and shit would get pissed and like pound on the door and everything and make a scene. Sometimes expose themselves.
So what's he getting off on? Upset people?
All of the above.
I just thought of a scenario where it makes it okay for this guy. He's a Jewish guy who lives next door to a white supremacist. So he's doing it to piss off his neighbor, but he's also getting off on the fact that he didn't have to spend money and the girl's getting screwed out of money. It's like the trifecta right there.
Oh, there's nothing like fucking with a woman's money, and
Yeah.
seeing what happens. That's just...
A stripper pizza guy? Is that where they come in?
Even when you give them all of your money.
Yeah.
Like, fuck with a nickel. It's the end of the world with a woman shit.
It wouldn't be penis
generalizing,
pizza?
I'm not talking shit.
Penis pizza.
Ryan?
Bacon
Don't
pizza.
fuck with the money.
They're expected to haggle.
Oh,
Oh.
you know what? Secondhand story. I have maybe 5 I will tell. This is now number 6 of a secondhand story that someone told me happened to them. This is some good shit. All right, you want to talk about pissed off strippers? I could see this, dude. So this guy was talking about being in Nam. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I was in Nam, and this one time, I was a pretty skinny guy. I was not as big as I am today. And I went to go, fuck a prostitute. It's my first time ever sleeping with a prostitute. And I was like, man, that's fucked up. Oh yeah. The next thing you know, I'm hanging out with this giant black woman. And I'm this tiny white guy, and this giant black woman was like, looks me dead in the eye, smiling, even though I already paid her, and then just turned around and punched me in the face while riding on me. I was so fucking scared, I didn't know whether or not to finish. I didn't say a word. She told me not to talk. I didn't talk the whole time. And out of nowhere, she punched me in the face. I was like, holy shit. And he's like, yeah, exactly. And I was like, wow. In 1 second, it stopped me from doing anything in Vietnam. Like, immediately. I was like, nope, I'm not going to Vietnam. And the reason why I was a large black woman, she specifically went to Vietnam to make money in prostitution during the war.
That's awesome.
Isn't that a donkey punch?
Is that a donkey?
That's in the back of the head.
Well, it could just be a punch in the
Blue
head.
Unicorn says reverse donkey punch.
Yeah,
You're
reverse
right.
donkey punch.
Reverse
You're
donkey
right.
punch.
Because,
Honky punch.
I'm not going to lie. I've been watching a lot of women's mixed martial arts lately, so like the idea of
That's how he gets off.
yeah,
Put a
did
200-pound
before
black
the
woman
show.
in there, dude. Let's see, like, what the how long an MMA fight's gonna last. Even if she's doing like the whole like,
right, just karate
like,
chops.
penguin slapping karate
Yeah.
chop thing, dude. While grabbing onto head, the head, it's like,
Trying to curb stomp her on the cage.
and then like the knee. You ever seen the knee? That shit's like real, like wow. I'm like fuck. That shit's vicious,
But,
dude. Osama bin Laden definitely had some girl fight videos.
Oh yeah, but,
that's for sure.
I like that actually.
World star.
The idea of
Punch her in the face.
Punch her in the face during sex. I don't know. I'd be down. Don't knock it till you try it, you guys.
I do what I want.
Yeah.
I don't know. This, I think he was just getting off on taunting his neighbors, man.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
What?
It's like the ultimate control. Oh, you know what? I bet his neighbor's like the head of the HOA or something.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna tell me
Yeah.
I can't have a light brown.
4
Face
years. 4 years in prison for calling
Wait,
hookers
that's what that fucking dude
to
looks like.
neighbor's house. When,
What?
yeah, this is...
What? Looks like a neighbor had once. Fucking great.
So 4 years in
You
jail.
go, you ride him
4
while he's
years
in prison. You'd be
prison.
like, what the fuck?
I will not ever upset a person who looks like that ever again.
I don't know. I mean, if he's sending strippers to your house.
He sounds like a nice guy.
Honky
Sounds-
punch.
Honky punch, yeah.
Saving that. That's a fucking great hashtag. Honky punch.
4 years for
Make
sending
that a
strippers
t-shirt.
to
And
your guys'
hookers.
house.
And
hookers.
masturbating.
For you said this was over a period of a year?
Yeah, over 30 incidents.
Oh my god.
I guess it would be a fraud thing. Maybe.
I get off on fraud.
It's crazy. I don't know. I've never thought about... kids call pizza delivery places to each other. I've never thought about going to Backpage like this guy did and calling hookers and strippers to somebody's house just to fucking taunt them.
What was he charged with? Like, what exactly was he charged with to get the
Let me
4
check.
years?
Let's find out.
Menacing?
Blue Unicorn says theft of service.
It was a married couple in their 30s with 2 small sons. The women would strip in front of the house.
You gonna pay a motherfucker? That's what you gonna do. You gonna pay my ass?
Seeking
Fuck
payment.
you. Mommy, why is there a large person at the door screaming and asking for money? What's going on? Honey, just don't listen. I don't suck dick for free, motherfucker.
Don't make me call my pimp.
You're like
It
this
doesn't
child,
say
like
what his
hiding.
initial charge was, but it says he was sentenced to 4 years, though he will only serve 2. In addition, he was also charged with possession of child pornography and may face up to 20 years in prison if convicted.
Wow.
Fuck.
If convicted.
Yeah, they don't really say what he was charged with.
No, he's just judge was just, you know what, that's stupid. 4 years.
Yeah, maybe.
Huh.
Yeah, they don't say exactly.
Was this the what segment are we on?
No, are not all heroes wear capes?
That's what I thought. Priceless. Oh my god.
This is why we need to read the whole article beforehand.
Oh, I know.
It was cool when it was all hookers and strippers, but when it turned into the kiddie porn, things took a turn. And
This is why I go to therapy.
we're the
why
reason
we-
why you go
Yes,
to therapy?
This show.
This is my
specifically.
therapy.
Show
I'm
us
having a
something
hard
where
time. I
we
just went
touched
blank
you.
there. I'm like,
Nothing was performed.
So just a bunch
What?
of pissed off strippers and hookers, dude, banging on the door and shit. That's hilarious.
Is there like 30 different strip clubs that he called? I mean, you'd think they would catch on to that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan. We are the heroes in this situation.
We appreciate that. We needed that. That was a pretty dark twist. We're definitely not getting monetization for this.
Nope. What's your pick? Or did I pick? No, I picked. You pick.
The mo you know.
You wanna talk about this?
Yes. So
I keep picking yours. You know, this is good.
Where was he?
I can't remember. I'm trying to find it.
This guy is having issues right now because the courts did not get him a lawyer, and because he didn't ask, but he came back and said,
"Oh no!" They said that he didn't ask.
Yeah, so they said he needs a lawyer dog, and they thought he meant he needs a lawyer dog.
In Louisiana,
Yeah.
asking for a lawyer dog doesn't mean you're asking for a lawyer.
Means you're asking for a dog who would be a lawyer. And no dog in Louisiana has passed the bar yet.
Yeah, they have.
They're working on it.
Yeah.
They're not there yet. They're giving it some time. It's hard
Oh my god.
when you live in Louisiana.
So his exact words were, "This is how I feel. If y'all think I did it, I know that I didn't do it. So why don't you just give me a lawyer, dog? Because this is not what's up."
That's fucking beautiful.
Thank you.
Those cops in Louisiana, they're something special.
What do you guys think about this? Do you think they should have given him a lawyer, dog?
Yeah, Airbud, attorney at law. Attorney at law! Right there. Bam!
Nice.
Thank you.
Fuck. Jesus Christ.
I would think it was funny if they actually like tried to find him a dog. Like a
Yeah,
service
just like a
dog.
service dog. Yeah, and just
bring-
make him sit there.
Sit there
He
and
just
emotionally
barks when he
support him.
objects.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we don't offer lawyer dogs, so we're just gonna kind of write it off that you didn't ask for a lawyer.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you. Institutionalized race system.
Who would be the voice of the dog?
Danny DeVito.
Nice.
Harvey Keitel.
Or Gary Busey.
Yes.
I stand in this courtroom not only as a lawyer, but a dog.
A dog.
And I put my paws down.
That's perfect.
And I put them up, and I put them down, and I'll do 5, and I'll shake hands. Then I'll roll over.
I'll chase my tail.
But I ain't playing dead. Not for this man. Because I'm his lawyer dog. Starring Gary Busey, lawyer dog. Out this Christmas.
Yeah, it's
They
like
said, though, that he did end up admitting to his crimes, which we pick him well. He has been charged with aggravated rape and indecent behavior with a juvenile.
Oh boy. What the fuck's
Piece
up
of
with the
shit.
world, man?
Dude, I don't know. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up place.
Well, that's definitely
to
why
deny. I
you
mean,
need
dude,
a
it's
lawyer
like
dog.
I'm a person who believes it's like, oh yeah, the more that you observe, the rights of even the most fucked up of individuals, that's where we stand better as people, plain and simple. And that motherfucker being denied that basic right, something like that can fucking unconvict his ass.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, people don't even know that Dirty Harry was actually kind of a statement against Miranda. It's fucked up. But what are you gonna do? It's not making America greater. Is that Tommy Lahren or something?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's making my America great again.
Why don't we follow her? We should follow her.
Why?
Because she's awesome.
She's making America great again.
One onesie at a time.
Sorry, I got distracted by seeing Tommy Lauren dressed as Make America Great Again woman.
Tommy.
I'll call her Tommy if I want to.
I'll call her whatever she wants.
So yeah,
Even though she has a Plato penis.
here's a piece of
growing out
advice,
her
ladies
head.
and gentlemen. When you are getting arrested for aggravated assault or sexual robberies or whatever you do, sexual robberies.
Is that when you steal sex?
Sexual robbery.
Okay. It's weird. I like it. That makes for some good fetish porn, I guess.
But anyways, don't ask for a lawyer dog. Don't say, I need a lawyer dog. Say, can you give me a lawyer dog?
Dog. You gotta say it out.
Say, hey, dog. Can you give me a lawyer?
Yeah. Or just maybe don't call cops dogs.
Yeah.
Just be like,
Hey,
hey
cat.
pig.
Yeah, hey, pig is, you.
Yeah.
I would have said, give me a lawyer, pig. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have brought in a Berkshire, with a collar on in a briefcase. I'm pretty sure they would have just beat the shit out of me at that point. Then got me a lawyer.
Yeah.
He's like, does he do medical cases? Why? Because you're going to need one.
You're really gonna need one.
Really?
We guarantee it.
Really?
Call cops pigs. They might have a tendency to want to hit you.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, queer. Wilbur, attorney at law. I like it. Hong Kong.
Pick
police,
something.
Yeah, I know who he is. MAGA woman strikes again. I like it. Faster than the human eye. Sorry.
I'm not fucking
We got talking around puppies. We look at this. This goes back.
Yeah, we lost some shit. But
I bet, Ryan Hale, that could very well have happened. Didn't some dog get stoned to death in the Middle East a few years ago that thought he was...
If you don't have a puppy, one will be appointed to you. Ryan, you deserve a gold fucking star.
Yeah, Ryan, you're doing great.
That's gold star fucking shit right there, dude.
So are you, Blue.
That's fucking...
Ryan. All right, sorry about that. What are you doing?
Hong Kong food.
What are you talking about?
Guy.
I'm thinking.
Hurry the
Let's,
fuck up.
let's-
human eye.
Fuck, I don't know. Let's that's where it happens. Let's
Oh,
talk
shit.
about little baby Frankenstein.
Yeah, so every week we have a segment called... Exactly. Every week we have
That was the song we were fucking to, and then it turned out he was born on Halloween, man. That's something. Whenever that drum solo comes in, then you find out it's two drummers. Holy shit!
Dog.
We almost named him Drum Solo, but we thought Frankenstein is like better.
Can you say black butter?
A little better. What?
So we got a couple things to talk about for That's Where It Happens this week. Because Florida. That's why. Now, Florida it always has something fucking fucked up going on. Always.
Usually.
And we're going to start first with a baby named Frankenstein. Who was born on Halloween. That's just all you need to know, really.
Yeah.
The baby was named Frankenstein. Well, the parents are named Frankenstein. You know, Kyle and Jessica Frankenstein. That's their fucking name. Awesome.
It's Frankenstein!
Frankenstein!
But they gave birth to Oscar Gray Frankenstein.
That
It
baby's
looks
terrifying
like
looking.
Winona Ryder, like on a coke binge.
So just
The baby?
Winona Ryder?
During like wearing a turban. You know, it's just like,
I'm helping.
I'm gonna steal.
That is a creepy looking baby.
Whoa! Mom finds heroin in daughter's candy. All right, who's the
That's clickbait, I can guarantee you. It's
who's
Fox
the
News.
user that loses drugs? Here we go. Let's look at this. Thanks, Fox. Well, which one is it? Was it the gummy bears? Was it the Kit Kat? West Virginia.
Yeah, of course.
All right, here we go. Let's go up here. I didn't know they had dope in West Virginia.
Oh, what? That's all they have in West Virginia.
No, but they have like the pills. They don't have the dope.
Topic. It's off the topic. We've got to talk about this guy. This creepy motherfucker right here. Who has said his girlfriend's mutilated body with missing organs is a blow-up doll with human flesh. The cops discovered...
She did not put the lotion in the basket.
She did not. It says even on there. Instead, after searching the man's home and finding a scene resembling the film Silence of the Lambs,
there you go.
They arrested Jerome Ernest Wright, 32, and charged him with the abusing a dead human body. The woman's stomach had been lacerated and many of her internal organs removed. Now the question is, did she die?
I lost my keys in there. I was just looking.
Beforehand? He had not been charged with murder.
So wait a minute, he had a corpse?
He not only denied killing her, he claimed the body wasn't even human.
Yes.
A murder charge is on the table.
Yes.
But was it a corpse? Or was
it was
no,
a corpse.
The keys were on the table.
It was not a blow-up
doll.
To. Yes. I don't think you trust.
There isn't a self-righteous suicide. I'm an angel that is already dead.
So yeah, he removed her organs and fucked her body.
That's great.
Yeah.
On the table.
But they don't know if he killed her.
Yeah, that's what Blue Unicorn is saying, is they have to prove that.
That they killed him. Yeah. That he killed her.
Oh, no. I mean, I just was fucking her dead. It came in on Amazon.
Now, the other bit to our story is a Florida pizzeria that has been making some noise after they have banned children from coming into their establishment. The no-kid policy is because a lot of people who couldn't keep their kids under control, that certain incidents have caused somebody to get hurt running around because their parents hadn't been taking care of it. What?
I can't really hear you. Put the microphone.
Gotta suck that microphone, Argy.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
Fuck.
Was it dark? Did you not get it in your mouth?
I forgot what I was talking about.
Things in Florida.
Chuck E. Cheese, no kids.
Oh yeah, no, this pizza place, you cannot have kids there because the parents cannot take care of them.
My question is, does this not fall into discrimination? Okay, because when I ran around restaurants when I was a kid, because my parents like let me do whatever I wanted. Okay, like what the fuck? Like it was okay. Like I mean, what the fuck? I would walk around the bar and be like, you know what? Can I have a shot? Can I just have a little shot? Like a little. Ah! And then they would give me boosts. That's pretty cool.
What do you think?
I drew a walrus.
You did a good job.
Damn, unicorn.
Cool. My eyes fuck, man.
I'm not. Can I keep trying?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do some stuff.
What are you talking about?
Safety meeting. What?
What do you think?
There's nothing safe about it.
You know, good for them. Kids are fucking annoying.
Wearing a condom.
Is this in relation to Pizzagate?
Yes, this is Pizzagate 2.
Pizzagate 2. Starring?
Oh, no, Pizzagate 3.
Weaver.
Yeah. It's 3 because the Papa John's was Pizzagate 2.
Oh, I got you.
And a special appearance by Ben Gazzara.
Yep.
Ray Liotta.
Kevin Spacey.
And Ray Liotta. Does it matter? Does it matter that I don't have the papers?
Yes. So yeah, Florida's
Charlton
a fucked
Heston.
up place, man.
They're dealing with some
Florida's
shit right now.
got some shit going on.
Dude, and they put it in red, too. They're like, no children, motherfucker.
Yeah, big, huge letters. No children.
Did they say why?
Because the kids have, their parents can't keep kids under control.
Because no one punishes their kids.
Some incidents there.
So this is just an annoyed owner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And staff.
They should change it to it's okay to beat your kids here, like the don't ask, don't tell policy. It's like if your kids mouth off, there's a special room in the back. You take them there, you beat the fuck out of them, bring them back, give them a piece of pizza.
Yes.
Nice.
Only
Nice.
motherfuckers have children. That's
Well, no. You have to
Pizzagate.
fuck 5 mothers in order to be a motherfucker.
They don't serve children anymore.
There's
You're
like a
right.
standard now.
They don't serve them, quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
I have a full list of all
I think
motherfuckers in
anymore
the
should
tri-state
be
area.
Unquotes too anymore. So yeah, that's Florida, as they say.
We don't serve your kind.
That's where it happens. Hashtag. That's where it happens.
We don't serve.
Hashtag. That's where it happens. Frankenstein, blow up doll children. What?
Joe Rogan power shits.
Blow up doll children.
I got a text message from Robin like 10 minutes ago saying that there was a bomb threat at the CSU library.
Is somebody
Just
watching
now?
our podcast there?
Maybe.
Great.
At the library.
At Morgan Library. Yeah.
I didn't want to
The
do my
Morgan
homework.
Library terrorist
And
was
now they're-
watching the Not Governed by Reason podcast right before an incident took place.
An incident of mass proportion.
I'm not surprised.
Ooh, are those the suppositories?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I take one?
Yeah.
In the
I would love
It does sound like something Utah would do, Blue Unicorn. It does. I want to talk about seeds and stems.
Let's do it.
So Constellation Beverages, third largest beer company in the nation. They own Corona, Modelo, a few other beers. They have teamed up. They have spent like $197 million, if I'm not mistaken, on a minority stake in a pot company out of Canada. And their goal is to stop the stigma with beer companies and pot. To own this minority stake of this fucking company, though.
Oh, so that they could take over that industry too.
Yep, exactly.
They want everything.
Fuck your lobby. Keep your lobby. We've got ours.
But it's only in Canada that they've invested in it.
What do you mean, beer and butt? Yeah, that's one the same there, bear. What the fuck you talking about?
But there is talks of them making a marijuana beer as well.
They haven't obviously tried my ground to moonshine.
Moonshine.
Gonna make you want to play it.
So what do you think of this?
Do we have a chest mic? Because I need to go to the can. It's like that scene in Naked Gun.
What?
I need a chest mic. I gotta go to the can.
I don't get it.
So I can continue talking.
Yeah,
And,
while he's peeing or poo-pooing.
No, and it's like a rimmer. Like no one will ever know. Like if you hit water, it's gonna make noise. You know, if you like, ride the porcelain. You know.
We talked about that with the wireless lapels.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
lapels. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, I didn't use one of your technical terms.
You got to use the technical term, dude. I'm fucking retarded. You got a fucking problem with that, man?
I rode the short bus in first grade. If that helps.
Makes sense.
Here you go.
I drove this short bus. When I was a
Fuck
Well,
child.
go take a piss.
Yeah, just
Hurry up.
go relieve yourself.
I'm not leaving. I just have to go to the restroom. I have to look.
That goes for the rest.
Oh god.
Fucking dog.
Oh god.
That goes for the rest of our audience. If you need to urinate, now is the time.
This is our regulated commercial.
Should we watch another video?
Sure. Watch a video.
Should we show
Fuck
him?
it.
Should we show him the dab?
No.
No. Okay.
It's a long video.
Do Doug's
I got Street Rat. Oh, Doug's PSA.
Monkey.
Doug's guest.
Monkey doesn't answer.
Or the
anymore.
PSA.
All right, Doug's PSA. Here you go.
Hi folks, this is Doug from your local neighborhood watch list, and I'm here to bring attention to a very controversial subject. It's called the Not Governed by Reason podcast. These two low-life degenerates meet weekly at 6 p.m. on YouTube. What do that is so controversial? They talk about the news. They talk about all of the news. They make jokes about the news. This isn't your local church group, folks. These two gentlemen are dangerous, spreading the news in an offensive way Making people laugh about terrible subjects? Cracking jokes that make my skin crawl. The Not Governed by Reason podcast is a dangerous podcast. And while it may tempt you to laugh, it may tempt you to think, I am here to tell you that it is the work of the devil. You want to see for yourself? Well, maybe tune in to their show on YouTube. YouTube.com/notgovernedbyreason. That's where they stream that smut live every Tuesday, 6 p.m. at our children's grass. You can also send them your hate mail at facebook.com/notgovernedbyreason and on their Twitter at NGBR Podcast. Send them the filth back. It's terrible stuff. I wouldn't show it to my mother. Maybe I would show it to my mother. No, I wouldn't show it to my mother. While you're at it, you should subscribe to their YouTube so you can keep track of the filth. You want to be one step ahead of them to take them down. This has been a public service announcement from this guy, one of their followers.
That was weird. Was the audio mixed up for you guys out there?
God damn it!
I mean,
Fuck you, dude.
Isn't this whose is this?
That's mine. It's mine.
You would have this queer little lighter here.
It was that or Denver Broncos lighters, and those are even gayer. So
No,
I did
this
get that.
scarf is gay as fuck.
It's beautiful though.
It's you though.
Fuck yeah, it is. I'm gay as shit. Doesn't mean I'm homosexual. There's nothing wrong with being homosexual.
Give me that.
There's not?
thank you, Blue Unicorn.
Fuck no.
I thought God hated queers.
God does not hate fags.
That's what the Westboro people told me.
Yeah, outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They're just simply projecting their own insecurities.
They are. So,
Pick a topic.
well, before we pick a topic,
Pick a topic.
I've got something very special I want to share with everybody.
Here we go.
A few weeks ago, Doug here had a birthday, and for his birthday, he had some friends paint some pictures for him, and there was a very special collaboration between myself and Matthew Chesler, MD Glass.
He's been on the show.
Good friend of ours. And I want to show everybody the picture that we made that might be raffled off as a prize sometime soon. Here is Asstown with Doug.
The green. Completely invisible.
For the sign?
Yes.
Well, this is a sign.
Yeah.
Right here.
IR, spell good.
Yep, IR spell real good. But so Asstown population, Doug. There's a Butt Mountain, Rock the Dwayne Johnson.
Go ahead.
And then
ride
this
around,
half is Matt Chesler's
Doug
attempt at art,
Asstown.
or his failure. He just
A waste
kinda,
of paint.
Yeah,
But
wasted a bunch of paint. How long does this take to dry? This half.
Oh, a while.
It's actually still kind of soggy if you touch it.
Rock the Dwayne.
Some good shit. But everybody, just know one day I'm not gonna do this podcast anymore because I'm about to blow the fuck up in the art world. This shit right here.
That
This is
painting
art.
makes paint make paint illegal. You know, and like that's what the right wing is looking
Yeah.
for to shut down expression.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
In blacklight?
Yes, it is in blacklight. So the shit glows. Do that shit. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Yeah. And this is why you don't do drugs. Because
This is all blacklight.
Is it? What about right in here?
Mm.
Not so much in here. What about
What about here?
What about here? What?
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty.
My butthole mountain.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. Are you proud of yourself?
I'm so fucking proud of myself. You don't even know. Happy birthday, Doug.
I'm proud to not be an artist. anymore.
I took
You made me quit.
hours.
I will not ever paint
You
anything
can't rush
ever the
perfection.
fuck
Pick a topic.
again.
Let's talk about seeds and stems.
We just did.
Oh my God! It's that kind of night. It's that kind of night.
We are safe.
Let's talk about the idiot of champions.
We're going to talk about the idiot
Yep.
of champions. You
Or-
want to
or
talk
two.
the first one? Or
Yes.
Who do you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about Diddy first.
Diddy. So, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, has changed his name again.
Oh yay!
And for his birthday this year,
Yep.
it was his birthday, he announced it. He is now changing his name to Brother Love.
Yeah.
There's a problem with that.
Yeah,
There already is a Brother Love.
Yeah.
So,
Bruce
yeah.
Pritchard. There you go. That's his name. Bruce Pritchard.
I think he got it.
Yeah.
I think he got it. So, Diddy keeps changing his name, and now he is Brother Love, which was a wrestler on WWE.
He's amazing.
F.
Huh?
F.
F.
Well,
I thought it was
back in the
WWE.
80s.
Now. But then.
Because they got sued by the people with the pandas.
World Wildlife Federation.
Yeah.
They had
You
giraffes,
can't fuck
too.
with those people. But
Oh
they got a panda on the logo.
They had traps, too.
So
College bully arrested. Oh, nice.
But, yeah, he gets to be our idiot of champions for that. Because,
Whoa.
just stroke the fuzzy wall.
that guy is bizarre.
So, our other idiot of champions is this crazy college bitch in Connecticut who boasted that she could finally say goodbye to Jamaican Barbie following
Fuck
relentless
you.
efforts to expel her roommate that included rubbing used tampons on her backpack.
Fuck you.
That's
Like
this
the
crazy
movie
bitch.
Carrie, but like shittier.
This lady would bully her. She would moldy clam dip in her lotions. She would spit in her coconut oil. She would rub tampons on her backpack, put her toothbrush places where the sun doesn't shine, and so much more. I can finally say goodbye to Jamaican Barbie, she said. She said this on social media, on an Instagram fucking post.
Moldy clam dip in her lotions, rubbing used tampons, her backpack, on her backpack. Putting her toothbrush places where the sun doesn't shine, and so much more. I can finally say goodbye, Jamaican Barbie. It's like, whoa. You fucked up, you stupid piece of shit. Girls in prison are gonna fuck with you so hard.
Chick. Maybe she's the BB.
Oh, I fucked up.
And
Yep,
BBC.
you did.
She's Brianna
She has a-
Brochu.
Yep.
Brochu.
Hi, my name's Bree. I totally I'm going to jail for sticking a toothbrush up my ass.
Wait. So she's going to jail? She
Pretty
got
sure she
charged
got
for something for
arrested,
this?
Yeah.
Criminal mischief, breach of peace.
Bullying.
Like I said, therapy. This stuff, none of this stuff makes any sense to me. These people are insane. Bottom line.
Yeah, if anything, just fucking burn a cross on her side of the room. Why you gotta stick toothbrushes up your asshole? Do it the old-fashioned way.
I mean, was this trying to piss off her roommate who maybe followed her on Instagram to let her know that she'd been scrubbing her teeth with?
She posts videos of it.
Yeah.
I think she posted a picture.
Can you Snapchat that shit?
But she caught some attention. Like, she caught the attention of Shonda Rhimes, the creator of Grey's Anatomy, who said that this type of ignorant hate can flourish in 2017. Test my faith in humanity. Who raised this inhumane, ignorant waste of space? Who chose to be her friend and look the other way?
Probably raised by Grey's Anatomy. Just watching TV because her parents weren't there. The only thing's on is just reruns of Grey's Anatomy. Yeah, Simpsons did it.
Can't fuck with the Rockefellers. You're making me want to kill you. Apes are a weird animal. They don't have tails. I know, right? Weird.
Our guests are having their own conversation at this point.
Yeah.
What topic are you guys on? Apes?
We're talking about... they're talking about apes and P. Diddy. We're talking about tampons and...
And hazing.
And hazing. And Jamaican Barbies and Brother Love. I refuse to call him Brother Love.
Sean Combs.
I'll call him Brother P. Diddy Love.
Brother Diddy. Diddy brother? Brother Didier?
Ryan says they're still hanging with us, but it's kind of like a group hangout at this point.
Yeah, well, that's how we want it. We want it to feel like people are hanging out with their fucking peeps, man. Chilling, bullshitting, kicking it.
Ryan, we can see.
Throwing shit at people.
We can see deep into your soul. We
in
like
your
it.
hole.
Yep. From soul to hole, we like it.
We're going to brother love you.
Yep.
We're gonna love you, brother. Brother love.
Huh. Okay, so Diddy's weird. What's next?
What am I talking about?
Whatever you want, sunshine.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I want you to talk about this one.
See, I told you, dude. Fucking forgot.
Which one?
This one, because you know more about
Every
it.
show.
You read it.
Every show.
Yeah.
Every time.
I think I'll talk about Of God and Guns.
Of God and Guns?
Of God and Guns.
God and Guns. It's hard to
Of
say.
God and Guns.
Okay.
So, are you familiar with this last week, what has happened?
Thou shall not kill. Yeah.
We've had a couple incidents in our country, like one in Colorado at a Thornton Walmart, in which a very religious man
Thanks, asshole.
went and shot some people. And then a guy at a church went and shot some people, killed 26. Sunday? Was it Sunday?
Yeah, it's pretty fucked. I mean,
Yeah.
It speaks. Well, I mean, the whole situation. Like, I like the whole, kind of just seeming. And I say like, when I really mean I want to throw up. The whole idea that like people think it's really cool that there were people who were there with their private arms ready to like step in and save the fucking day.
That shot him.
And it's like, and they were the cops took care of it.
No, a couple of these guys that chased him shot him. He shot himself as well. In Texas.
It's
he had 2 bullets.
No, the Thornton one, I thought it was like he was subdued by police.
Yeah, he was arrested.
He was arrested when the whole. I'm talking about the Thornton situation.
Okay.
It's like, it's so funny how like, the people who were like, actually the cause of like the situation being potentially worse, were the people who were like, in open carry, concealed carry because it like totally flooded the situation. And it's like, heroes who don't wear capes. It's like, why is everyone trying to be like a fucking action star like in these situations when like
Jason Statham, bro?
Like, are they gonna figure it out when like they actually get shot or shot at, like really at it's like, why? It's not even looking for trouble. It's like, if you're really in a position, in a situation to be able to stop the situation, cool, but like, it's really fucking weird, like how everyone's trying to be these action stars and it's actually causing like the biggest problem of it all. And then there's situations where like, yeah, if it wasn't for someone being a badass, they weren't trying to do it to be cool or feel like they were in control of the situation. It's like they took control of the fucking situation. And like, I want to see at some point someone actually be able to sit there and fucking say what the reality of all this is. And it's not just mental health. It's not just access to guns. It's not gun control. It's not. There are people who are thinking that there's a conspiracy from the left wing, to have guns taken away, and that's how they're setting up these shootings. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, no, dude, it's random ass people who are fucking just not capable of holding on to their shit and shoot people. That's it. It's very simple. And whether or not, what happened in Vegas, really happened, well, time will fucking tell.
Ryan.
But what I find fucking hilarious, though, there's actually something funny in all this. What's actually funny is the reality that this guy who pulled off the Thornton shooting, the entire time that he was doing the shooting, he was like looking at cameras. He was like trying to almost weirdly interact with people in a fucked up way, but holding a gun at the same time. Like it was like he capped off the shots, ran out and did all this crazy shit, and like the whole time, like he was just like this eerie, fucked up cooperative.
Yeah,
it was like he really didn't know what the fuck was going on. What's actually, yeah, exactly,
Because he took LSD. I think he was into meth, but
yeah, it's like
Ryan, are
the
you
funny
saying
thing is like this guy
to be
really thought
superheroes?
that like what he was doing was okay. It's like holy shit, like people are so delusional that they're like, oh, I'm just being arrested now, and it's like, yeah, you just shot 3 people. Holy fuck. And it's the only thing I could do is just laugh at some point because like someone like that, like they're so gone. They're like, you don't even know what the fuck to do anymore.
This guy's nuts, man. He had Bibles all over his house, like stacks of Bibles all over his house.
Because one wasn't enough.
No.
So wait, you're saying that there's religious-based shootings happening all over the place? Did I catch that in the beginning of this?
Yes, that's where I'm going at with this is... I mean, we've been seeing it in churches like earlier this year, right before the Vegas shooting. Yeah. We saw one in Nashville. They've been happening at churches all over the fucking place. And it's interesting because when a Muslim does it, it's terrorism. But when we do it, it's mental disorder and mass murder.
Yeah, it's hilarious, because like, when, the point is that it's a mental disorder either way. Like we're in an age, that everyone's a fucking therapist, and thinks they know what fucking crazy is. It's like, no, crazy just speaks for itself. You can assume all you want. It's when it happens. It's when it's real. And if you have an answer, there's an answer. If you don't, you don't. And the way to prevent that is to not have guns in the hands of people who are going to fucking use them for anything other than what they're intended for. As a matter possibly of self-defense. That's it. If we're going to go under any...
How do you do that, though?
Yeah, are you saying that people diagnosed with mental disorders should not be allowed to have firearms?
That's what they're trying to do.
In a sense, it's not like...
That's what they're trying to do. And they already have a lot of scrutiny on that anyways.
I mean, dude, if you have a medical card, you can't have a gun.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If you have a pot card, you can't have a gun.
You can't legally have a gun.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of people didn't know
So
that.
this is kind of a sneaky backdoor kind of way of bringing in that gun control.
No, it was
taking the guns out of everybody's
done
hands.
On a state initiative, dude. I mean, like, the gun lobby, that's just a totally different fucking scene altogether. Like, the reason why they don't want, private registered weapons is because simply people don't want to be accountable.
Right.
If you're going to own illegal guns, you're going to own illegal guns. But, I mean, it doesn't... A lot of gun crimes are even committed by people who use their registered weapons.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Adam knows all about the sneaky backdoor.
Of course you do, Adam.
And trust me, yeah, there's people who think having guns all together is the problem.
They said that right before the Nazis took over Germany, though. All the guns were collected because they were registered.
Yeah.
Disarmed the society and the government took over. The right to bear arms is to protect the citizens from the government in a way that they have a chance to fight back.
Well, that's the point. Is like what people want. The people who don't want guns to exist, dude, they're ones who want out of peace. It's not out of control or lobby. The fact is that when state down the list, disenfranchisement, you disarm through intent in that regard. Abso-fucking-lutely, it's gonna happen.
That's,
you know, and
like
that's
I
not
said,
something
it's a
that's
really
political
backdoor
entity
way
that-
of disarming the society.
cum?
Because PTSD, bipolar disorder, is just in the last 10, 15 years is starting to be recognized as a mental disorder. A lot of it's coming from veterans that
Don't
come back
touch
from
me.
combat situations.
Don't fucking touch
So
me.
at this point, with what they're saying and what you're saying, is that they'll be able to remove guns from
You've
a
done-
major percentage of the population that have been
Absolutely. If
diagnosed
you
with
go
this,
ahead
myself
and-
included.
And that's when you start to pick and choose what's the
That's true, Adam.
you know, what's the ability for the person who is mentally ill to decide whether or not they can or cannot discharge a weapon. And that is where the right comes in. Where does a mental disorder prevent a human being from existing in a functional reality? And until we admit, one, you know, it doesn't mean it's tied to the other.
Well, here's...
You know, it's people who are definitely mentally ill, you know, not like because they have a
That's
disorder. Like, they chose to kill motherfuckers knowing they shouldn't.
That's just crime, though. They didn't call it that when the crazy person shot up Aurora. It wasn't religious-based. They said he had a mental disorder, but he was charged with murder. I mean, having a gun and having a mental disorder...
Well, the key
you're talking
is-
about a big percentage of the population that would lose their rights to own bear arms.
Exactly.
And that's where it gets fucked.
Well, that's completely fucked. Like I said, that's a backdoor
If you
way
use it
of
as a-
disarming your society.
Yeah, I know, but that's the whole point.
Because I own firearms, and I'm diagnosed. I do. I have several, and I've been shooting since I was a kid, and I'm also diagnosed. I haven't ever shot anybody.
Exactly.
Yet.
I'm just saying, though, that it's just a...
I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying that's the other...
No, there were, but that's what the thing is even Trump, when he came out today, he was very strict on the emphasis of mental disorder. Mental disorder.
Trust me, dude. He's more, you know, there's
that's on
the
their
side
side.
That people say is disarming, is like it's not the people conveying the message that they're the disarmers. It's like, no, that's who's gonna do it. It's the people who have private weapon stocks that they're not after. It's what they're worried about is people.
Conspiracy theorists.
No, not even conspiracy theorists. They're worried about people who feel that the answer is a gun.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree on this
It's not a question. And no, but that's the point. No one wants to take away someone. I mean, the people who actually have an opinion, who have the ability to convey it, don't want to take weapons away from people. What they want to happen is the ability for people who acquire it to potentially have to be able to find litmus, you know, and if they're able to get from that doctor, from that person, the ability to have clearance for a weapon. If you receive certain government benefits, you can't own a weapon because they know you have a mental disorder.
So this is going back then. I mean, how far back does this statute go?
This has been going on for a while.
For a while. Okay.
They do it with veterans too.
See, and
I mean, the Brady bill, which was introduced by a Republican,
That was in the
got
90s.
shot in the fucking head for Reagan. You know, the point of the Brady bill was the ability for
Backdoors.
people to register weapons that are sold on the open market.
But there was also a reason why there was an expiration date on the Brady bill. Because to make it something solid in the ground for sees in the future that it's going to be easy to start using.
Remember this too. That was a concession as well. You know, that's what sucks, dude. That's one moment right there that caused a huge shift in the Libertarian Party. Right there is the fact that that provision existed. That was one that was argued for and against. But it's not about policy. Policy has always seemingly been an answer. It's a question of whether or not people can accept, compute, and understand not to go and use a fucking gun.
But that, I mean, you can look all over the world. In London, they're throwing acid in people's faces. In Saudi Arabia,
not LSD.
In Saudi Arabia, they behead people like football games. I mean,
Exactly.
you're making, I don't know. I just
no. I mean, I'm just saying.
I think
like,
this is something that should be extremely debated and fought because
I'm
there's
not
too
saying
many
take away guns,
diagnoses right now. I mean, bipolar is there's a wide range from
absolutely
to mild to wild on that one. You know, and so everybody falls into that category now. Anybody that's diagnosed with that, period.
Yeah,
and now that
fucked.
person can no longer have a firearm.
I know. Imagine that. Isn't that fucked?
That's a lot of people that now can be charged with owning a firearm, have it taken from them, be considered domestic terrorists at that point. You know,
I don't think he's agreeing with.
No, I don't agree with it whatsoever. Trust me, everything that you're saying. It's
okay.
Absolutely
My bad. I'm not. I'm not debating with you. I'm just. This is a personal subject for me.
Absolutely, it's a personal subject for all of us because the point is
we're all fucking crazy.
You know, it's the question is like why these staggering fucked up murder rates that don't exist anywhere else with handguns. Why did they not have handguns? Because they took them away. It does,
You can, but you can acquire a handgun anywhere at any time with the right amount of money.
Well, exactly.
When
people want a gun, they're going to get it.
Here's what scares me about the whole thing is the whole fact that the right to bear arms exists is to protect the people from the government. It allows the people to form militia groups to protect themselves from, what's the word I'm looking for, Doug? You're a law student.
From totalitarianism, yeah, absolutely.
Where they, I don't know, the superiority of them or whatever. They no longer, we're slaves. Let's put it that way. Now all of a sudden we belong to the government. This is our way of protecting ourselves, or at least
absolutely
the ability to protect ourselves. So they're getting really sneaky. I mean, I had no idea with a red card that you couldn't own a firearm. That's bizarre. I know about domestic.
That was a concession. That was unfortunately a concession.
That's crazy because domestic violence, you can no longer own a firearm or vote. I mean, they're talking about stuff that's huge, not just a small number of people. We're talking about even multiplying past people that have died. We're talking 10,000 times.
And when Donald Trump dropped that dime today, the NRA kind of went silent. They're like, you might have just done fucked up.
Well, he just pissed me off. I'll tell you that.
That's the point, dude. And that's it's not a conspiracy. That's a very more than assumable process.
So this is something I haven't caught the news on this. This is news to me. This is something that's been enacted, or it's being put to Congress as a bill.
No. It's a sentiment that Trump throws out there. That's suddenly this great sweeping blankets there, and it's like,
Now, he's good at that, too. The whole fake news thing he started made it really wildly popular, and people started discrediting everything because nothing was real.
No, it's not nothing is real. He's just full of shit. That's it. It's that simple. There's a reality that we know exists.
That's what we are.
And he's just saying whatever he's saying, and people are like, the entire planet is like, they just do this. They go like, okay.
I think we're on a downward spiral that...
He's got launch codes. I'm worried about that. That's about it. Otherwise, everything else is with that cat. And it's not a love or hate, it's an indifference. But I'm not apathetic or by any stretch.
You're a fuck ass.
Can we throw shit at something? Can we beat something up really quick?
Beat this guy up. We should change the subject.
Immediately.
Please do. I'm going to go home and research this myself. I'm going to throw out some
masturbate
tweets.
to it, sweetheart.
No, because that's the the implication. It's no.
Because of the implication.
Yeah, it's a very upsetting thing to think that it's that simple.
No, because
take away of the rights of somebody that has the rights already. And I don't know, just finding excuses, really.
But that's the point, is when it goes to something to that effect,
You're right, Adam. We are all gonna die. Life is a black abyss.
We're already dead. Fuck.
Yeah, this was all a dream.
So we've got 2 topics left. Or 3 if you want to talk about ODAM.
Not really.
Okay, so pick another topic.
Let's talk about the Father of the Year.
Oh, shit. Faithless humanity. This is fucked up.
So
prepare to get a little upset here.
Yeah,
again.
This is gonna ruin upset. This is going to ruin some nights. But so, a man in Texas named James Chalkley and his wife. They were arrested and charged with injury to a child on Monday. Apparently, they had been punishing their 2 daughters by beating them and forcing one of them to eat cat feces before brushing her teeth with it. They also made them wear shock collars.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and they would spank them all for like various like unwarranted reasons. Apparently, the children started bruising up super easy, so Child Protective Services was called in. And when they talked about it, I guess, or he had at one point had asked his wife or his new wife, which was not the mother of the children, if he was being too hard on them, and she replied to him with, "No, if they were my kids, it would be 10 times worse." So that's a special kind of crazy
Smeared
right there.
their face with wet diarrhea.
Yeah,
Okay.
wet
Take
diarrhea.
guns away from that person.
He was in the army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely in the army.
Yeah, it's man, wow.
It
wow.
comes full circle. Like some
Texas
people are
people,
just
man. Texas
How come
people.
everything down south is insane?
Because
Louisiana,
Texas is too
Florida,
fucking crazy.
Texas.
One of the girls said that the father shoved her head into a wall as her stepmother used a switch with thorns to strike her. They would take turns spanking her. She also said that James Chalkley used a shock collar like the ones used on dogs on her arms, legs, and back, leaving green marks on her skin. Held her head in the toilet and flushed it. These people are fucked.
Were these kids going to school?
Fuck.
Yes.
The same.
Dude.
So
That's how they were found. Like,
that's how it was discovered.
yeah.
Oh my god.
That's so fucking sad.
There you go. There's the problem with our fucking country.
Yeah,
right there.
there are people like that
Yeah.
who hurt people. Like, I don't even understand. Like, why would you do this to your kids?
Said that they also put poop on her toothbrush and brushed her teeth so hard that it caused them to bleed.
That's shitty.
These people are fucked. And I think they are the true definition of faithless humanity.
Yeah, without question on that one. That is
Look at
a horrible. And so he's a military veteran,
Yeah.
Yep.
and he's married to his stepmom to the children.
Yeah, Cheyenne.
And how many kids? There was 2 girls.
Yep, 2. And
10
they're
and 5.
yeah.
10 and 5. This was
Who would've
happening to
handled
a
a fucking hammer. Good gun.
Pure scumbaggery.
wow.
It's fucked up shit.
It's surprising that it even went on that long.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah, for real.
these kids were probably just completely terrified for teachers not to pick up on that one sooner.
Right.
Wow.
No, and a
I
lot
know
of
what to
that takes time, you know. Those situations, it takes, you know, time. You know,
Yeah, you're right.
for it to process too. And then there's sometimes immediate action can be taken, you know, Child Protective Services and, you know.
I just can't believe somebody could do that. I mean, it's obviously true, but oh my God, these are your children.
Yeah.
It's disturbing as fuck. And, yeah, people like this deserve to be taken out back and shot.
Yeah, firing squad style.
Yeah.
Okay, well that sucks.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't really know what else to say about that.
Fuck that.
I'm in shock, frankly.
No, it's just like you sit there and you see like someone who takes like that, you know, I come from a military family. It's like, fuck no, you don't ever do anything systematic, you know. It's like when you're knee deep in the muck, that's one thing, you know, but like, you know, to dehumanize, fuck that shit.
Your own children.
You know? Yeah, and your own fucking children, no less, dude.
Children. That's unbelievable.
That's not a bad parenting day, okay? You know, like,
yeah.
Fuck. You know.
Wow, those 2 subjects back to back just kind of flipped my whole opinion on it.
Well, we're going to
the whole
move to a
subject.
different subject, our last subject of the night. Our last fucking subject of the night.
Boom.
And really, we just need to say what we already knew. That there is proof that Hillary put the DNC up to rigging the DNC against Bernie. We already knew this, but it's now coming to light.
Yeah, they're facts. So
yeah, facts
people are
now.
starting to believe it.
Yes. Even though we knew about this last year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we just wanted to throw that out there.
Yep.
But you wanted to talk about Danny Masterson.
Yes. So Danny Masterson, Hyde from That 70s Show, has had a couple accusations of rape recently. And they've all kind of been covered up. And it's coming out that Scientology has helped him cover up those allegations. So much even to the point where Leah Remini, she's doing that Scientology show where she's talking to people about how it's affected them and how it's hurt them. And she even interviewed a couple of the girls who have accused him of rape. And the police are actually holding on to those episodes as evidence right now for the case. And so they're not going to be played or anything. Like, I'm surprised Leah Remini's still doing that. Surprised they haven't killed her yet.
Right.
Just like in Kevin Can Wait. But
yeah,
it's fucking scary. Scientology is a very scary religion when they can make shit like that happen. When are you gonna find out Kevin Spacey's Scientologist? It's coming soon, I could bet.
I like that there is a petition, a 30,000 strong petition to get Kevin James to replace Kevin Spacey on House of Cards.
It would go from being a drama into Paul Blart president.
Yeah,
I like it. I'd watch a couple episodes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never got into House of Cards.
Didn't watch it?
No.
First season was okay.
I don't give two shits about it, cause I don't know. I don't
the
like
only
Kevin
thing he
Spacey.
likes about politics is talking. You don't like Kevin Spacey?
No, I don't.
God, I want to slap you like a bitch.
Good bitch.
I would, but I want to. So yeah, Danny Masterson, Hyde. Makes you wonder how many others. If
I bet Ashton Kutcher's part of it too, man.
And Giovanni Ribisi.
Yeah. Will Smith.
Smitty.
I can't handle if some bad news like this comes out about Will Smith. I can't handle that. He's always going to be the Fresh Prince in my eyes. I don't know. It's going to shatter my world, and I might go into like an LSD-like psychosis because Will Smith assaulted somebody. Assault with bath salts.
Word. I don't know what else to say.
I don't either. Getting into
Of all time.
Getting warmed up for the next podcast.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Always got something to say.
Kiss is gonna be in town? What, dog? What's your thingy? You got a message from Kiss. That's cool. I don't know what you're doing though. What are you doing? Let's end this thing.
I'm ready to end this thing. Yeah, I'd like to
Fuck,
thank
it was over before it began.
all of our viewers, as always, for joining us on the shit show.
Thank you for your last comment, Adam. It's the last comment of the night. We're all gonna die. Life is a black abyss.
Yes. We love you.
Mine's blue.
We love you guys.
Yeah.
I love you too.
Like this.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna get it from this side. Okay, good.
Like
That's
this.
good. That's good.
That's a
real
beautiful
good.
dock you got going
Yeah.
there.
Oh, sweet. Oh, don't get it on my face. Don't get it on my face.
Ah!
Oh, you son of a cunt.
Sorry.
Anyways, we love you guys. Yum is right. And, you can get us here every Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
You can get us on Facebook. Facebook.com/NotGovernedByReason.
Yep.
iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, podcast places. You can get us at all the podcast places.
You can get us at Pornhub.
Pornhub. Yes. Not yet.
Not yet.
We should.
We should.
We're going to go to Pornhub. So, yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah. Anyways, we'll be back next Tuesday. We'd like to thank Patrick, Dee Busterchops.
Yeah, I have a real name.
Dee Busterchops for coming and joining us and coming.
Coming everywhere.
And coming and joining us. Coming.
We want to thank Monkey for his musical
Monkey
talent.
Tang.
He's been
Monkey
a great,
Tang has officially
great
adopted
co-guest.
a new name tonight.
Monkey Tang.
Monkey brains.
But yeah, we'd like to thank mostly all of you.
Yep.
For joining us and all of our viewers that joined us in the chat room. I'd like to thank Camera. Because I'm thankful for Camera.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to thank you.
For what?
Because I love you.
Aw.
Sexually.
Queer.
And we love all of you. We will be back next Tuesday at 6 p.m. right here on YouTube for the Not Governed by Reason podcast. Motherfuckers. See you next Tuesday.
Thank you.